Over. It ended abruptly in a bizarre way, but nevertheless, it's over. We're going to talk about it. We're going to take your phone calls. We're going to talk about Survivor Series coming up here. This crazy stacked card. Triple H ends Monday Night Raw is over. It ended abruptly in a damn. I started hearing myself. Triple H is in. Jason Jordan is out. Jason Jordan sucks, bro. Jesus, does he suck. Anyway, we'll talk about this in just a second as we start the Joe Cronin Show. Here on the Corrupted YouTube channel, because we can't go live from the Joe Cronin regular YouTube until December 18th. We'll take your phone calls, and we'll be right back, and we'll get this thing going. I got something crazy to tell you about, too.
Joe, if you're listening, you stupid fuck. He looks like one of those guys that from Long Island that wants to be a white rapper, but he's 30-something years old, lives in his parents' basement with the droopy cap and the whatever, but he thinks he's Howard Stern, and he's got a cool way of talking in the microphone. And he's a shock jock or whatever, and somehow or another he accumulates followers on Twitter. It's fucking pathetic. So please, nobody listen to anything involving a guy named Joe Cronin, because it's just so fucking sad. Joe, if you're listening, you stupid fuck. He looks like one of those guys that from Long Island that wants to be a white rapper, but he's 30-something years old, lives in his parents' basement with the droopy cap and the whatever, but he thinks he's Howard Stern, and he's got a cool way of talking in the microphone. And he's a shock jock or whatever, and somehow or another he accumulates followers on Twitter. It's fucking pathetic. So please, nobody listen to anything involving a guy named Joe Cronin, because it's just so fucking sad. So fucking sad.
All right, got to dial up Skype to make sure Skype works right, because Skype's been all shitty for the last couple of days. A lot of people have been telling me about Skype, and it's been a mess, to be honest. So I'm just dialing up Skype, and it looks like it's freezing and crap. So we'll get Jake DeMarco on here in a second. To talk about Monday Night Raw. We'll talk to you guys about Monday Night Raw. Thought the show was not very good tonight. Some interesting little shockers. I got to give it to them, though. They have done because WWE has been just piss poor at
Joe,
making
if you're listening, you
storylines.
stupid fuck. He looks like one of the...
Shut up, Jim Cornette. Jesus Christ. We gotta hear that play 3,000 times, you four-eyed fuck. But anyway, yeah, I mean, it just feels like, WWE basically, they're not really been good at storytelling and things like that recently. They've really sucked ass at it. So once again, like I've said a million times, what they can't do is mostly the writing. The week-to-week writing has been just shit. It's been piss poor. But what they do to compensate for that is they bring in shocking moments like Goldberg and all this other stuff. And what they're doing for Survivor Series is just bulking up on the star power, getting as much as the star power as they can get. But to their credit, it's kind of working because it was so bad. But now John Cena going to SmackDown, Triple H being up there, there's a lot of things that are good about that. And so even though this stuff sucks ass, you at least you get that feeling of, oh wow, Triple H is there now and Cena, and the teams are stacked kind of. But it's sort of distracting us all from the terrible week-to-week writing, but I'm not really sure. One of the best parts tonight was the fan getting the marriage proposal. That was nice. Loudest pop of the night, I think, went to the marriage proposal. I really do believe. I think if we look at it, I'm pretty sure that the fan proposal was one of the loudest things that happened tonight, which is like just pathetic, isn't it? That's the loudest thing. some fan like proposing to his wife or now proposing to his girlfriend or whatever is one of the biggest things of the night. That's kind of fucking crazy, isn't it? Anyway, click the like button if you want. Stick the thumb directly up my ass. We're live on the Corrupted channel tonight. 850 strong right now. That's pretty good. We used to do 1,300 every single show, but when we got kicked off and had to come over here, some of the numbers dipped. Plus, some of the numbers were dipping anyway because Raw viewership and WWE interest is just down overall. Anyway, we've had actual people who listen to the show for a long time literally say to me, "Hey, I'm tapping out, man. I'm done. Like, I'm not even listening to it." Paige didn't show up tonight. We thought maybe that would happen. It seemed like that was the swerve. That was the distraction that was purposely laid so that people would think that, hey, maybe Paige is coming back tonight. But it was really there so that, Triple H could be the one sort of to be the surprise. And some people did see it coming, but some people didn't see it coming either. And that's pretty much everything I took out of Raw. Everything else, I think, to me was garbage piss that could be forgotten about. I mean, there's a few things I'm forgetting, but for the most part, I didn't care about almost anything else. It seems like they're setting up Jordan to become heel at Survivor Series, to show up and be like, I did like how they were starting to make him sound like a spoiled bitch. That was cool. It would be nice if it came out that he really wasn't Kurt Angle's son, that he lied to try to get stuff from Kurt Angle. That would be interesting if they did that and at least make this whole thing make sense. Because up until now, it made no sense. And it still continues to make almost zero sense, and all the fans just booed the crap out of Jordan. I also wouldn't put it past WWE to have had Jordan win that match and then lose and then get his ass kicked by Bray Wyatt, knowing the fans would be mad about that. If they're setting this up, you could actually go from being somebody who said, wow, WWE is so clueless with Jordan. You know what I mean? He's just getting booed. Even Bubba Ray was out there tweeting about how dumb they are or whatever. And maybe it was all part of the plan, and maybe they thought they could just use Wyatt because they backed off the whole Sister Abigail thing. Now he's not Sister Abigail. Now that's not happening, I guess. And not only that, but we can still use Bray Wyatt because he still hasn't become Sister Abigail yet, so we haven't spoiled that part of it yet. By the way, we're going to take your phone calls, 339-226-6610 in a few minutes. We got some donations to play, and then we'll hear from Jake DeMarco as well, who's waiting on the phone. And here we go. Null Death chiming in.
$9 for a fuck. Someone donated 9. I'm getting hard. I got 9 inches inside of your wife. $9. I'm shooting my semen to the ceiling. I'm coming, and my balls have turned blue. $9. Suck my dick.
Suck 'em, fuck 'em, and suck 'em, and fuck 'em.
Jason Jordan got hurt. Ha 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 ha. If you pay close attention, he was limping with the wrong leg in the ring.
Really?
Wade HHH came out. Get a massive pop and pulls out the golden shovel and becomes the 5th Team Raw member. Hash HHH says fuck you, JJ.
You know what, though, Null Death? This was one of those times, Null Death, where people wanted Triple H to pull out the golden shovel. People were, like, rejoicing that he pulled out the golden shovel in this case. So this is fine with me, fine by me, and fine by many other people as well. Hey, thanks to Eddie Gomez for becoming a sub. Eddie Gomez, welcome to the motherfucking Joe Cronin Show in the club. On my secondary channel right now, though, which is called Corrupted, which is where we host our podcast, Corrupted Podcast. I know I do like a million podcasts. And shout out to Vito for upping his pledge on Patreon to $90. Here's some more. Some more pyro we won't get.
$9 for a fuck. Someone donated 9. I'm getting hard. I got 9 inches inside of your wife. $9. I'm shooting my semen to the ceiling. I'm coming, and my balls have turned blue. $9. Suck my dick.
But Dad, this is the only time of the year that Raw and SmackDown face off in head-to-head competition. What? Be ever-loving. Fuck. Cringe City. Raw was just okay for me, though. Maybe. Had its moments. I'm still nostalgic for the game.
Yeah, the Triple H shit was great, I love the Triple H shit. Medic Lucky, thank you, man. It wasn't the worst Raw either. It wasn't a very good show, but it wasn't like the abominations that we usually get. But again, it was all because of that smoke and mirrors.
You want to see my dick? I'll take my dick out right now.
Oh God,
I'm
Sean's View.
Entertainment, and you want to see
Here we
my
go.
dick? Do you want to see my dick? I will show you my penis. I'm Sean's View. Don't screw with me, or else I'll show you my pee-pee. Do you want to see my dick? Do you want to see my dick?
Wanna see my dick?
Yep.
She said yes. She said yes. She said yes. Also, thank you, Wyatt. Looks like HHH versus Angle is happening at Mania, but I'll give WWE credit. They're going all out. Thank you NJPW for pressuring WWE.
Yeah, maybe New Japan pressured him a little bit, the Goon. But again, Goon, once again, yes, WWE is going all out as far as, and that's true. But at the same time, they're going all out in an easy way. They're giving us tons of wrestlers and tons of the best matches we can get, and that's true, and I love that. But the problem will be in the future when they go back to being what they're normally like and not having any storylines anywhere to fucking tell us about anything. But they are pulling out all the stops, because this Survivor Series was going to be an abysmal shit. And they decided to put, let's make every match the best match we can. Story building wise, not so good. But talent wise, this is a star-studded, insane Survivor Series. When you look at the names on this show, it is fucking crazy. Short of The Undertaker and The Rock coming back. And maybe Goldberg and Tripp and Shawn Michaels being a referee, which, he is actually doing for NXT. I don't know what else, you can do as far as star power here. Let's bring in, let's pause them donations for a few seconds here. And by the way, you guys sponsor the show, so the commercial breaks are now the donations because you guys kick ass. If you want to donate tonight, the link is in the description box down below. Nightbot might be whoring it in the chat, but if Nightbot's not whoring it out in the chat, then click the $sign down below, and you can do a super chat there. Otherwise, you can use the link in the description, which will directly donate, and will give you all those options of the donation amounts and the fun little things that pop up. But now let's bring in Jake DeMarco. Hey, Jake.
What's going on, Joe? How you doing?
I'm doing okay.
Like you said, it wasn't an awful night. It wasn't great either.
No.
I didn't see Triple H coming. That honestly was a bit of a swerve.
Well, normally you don't see Triple H coming until... I'm sorry. I was just thinking
Your
about...
face is covered.
I was thinking about Val Venus. Did you see that video of him, viral, yelling at the cops?
Yeah.
He doesn't even sound like Val Venus. He sounds like a punk.
No, he really doesn't, but...
He sounded like Corey Feldman. He sounded like fucking Corey Feldman. He's like, yeah, are you gonna arrest? It's just really weird. You have to, if you haven't heard that, it's like a cop arrested a chick for thinking she was smoking weed, seemingly for no reason, and he just freaks out. But wouldn't it have been great if he was talking to the cop like he was Val Venus still? Oh,
I would have loved it with that deep, growly voice.
You want to take the big Valboski in?
Yeah, it started off a bit, I don't know, anticlimactic. I like Stephanie in the sense of what she said. And where the hell have you been to Roman? I thought that was funny. The fact that, she addressed...
I was in the hospital because people don't get their shots. That's what.
Yeah. She went ahead and really laid it on thick, but I enjoyed what she said because it was kind of like, oh, this is what the fans are thinking. This is what, everybody's... Why did you allow New Day to enter the arena? How come you guys aren't upset about losing the tag titles? You just don't give a shit, And it was like,
yeah,
oh, we're going to get a match against New Day. Well, you don't want a rematch for the tag titles, or you don't, it just, I don't know. And they didn't even address it. Roman just called her, said that he's got balls, called New Day a bitch because he's got to swear to get over. And they're going to whip New Day's ass and destroy them, end quote.
Yeah,
okay.
I like that there was that Stephanie did say that because, yeah, that is the stuff that people were thinking, people on people's minds, and she tried to ask him that. So they brought it up. They went there. Booker T brought up a few things tonight, which was interesting. He acknowledged the crowd several times. I wondered about that. Man, are they mad at him because that was...
I thought of you right off the bat when they told Booker, come on, have some brand loyalty. Michael Cole told Booker T, because Booker's like, oh, I feel proud to be from Raw. And this is what and Michael Cole told Booker T, have some brand loyalty. And I'm like, God damn it, you were on SmackDown the night after the Under Siege invasion, and you're talking about having brand loyalty?
Right. What the fuck?
I also like how Stephanie brought up the fact that John Cena was able to be the 5th member of Team SmackDown, though he last fought for Raw. She made a lot of good points that, fans have been wondering on, and yet the answers weren't given, but I still like that she addressed it.
Yeah, I agree too. I liked it. And real quick, just because we're kind of schizo on the show right now, we're going to be taking your phone calls, taking the donations. If you guys want to support us tonight, we're going to be talking more about Raw. But let's go to the phones real quick in kind of an unorthodox way here. 817, what's up? Yeah. 817, you're live. What's up?
Hey, Joe, it's John.
Hey, John. Which John, though? I know a lot of Johns. I don't know.
John Wills.
Oh, hey, what's up, man?
I'm John Cena.
Yeah, I thought it was John Cena. Yeah, you're like...
Oh,
you're
I'm
like,
John Cena.
Well, I mean...
You can see me.
Well, you really set up the theme, like the whole thing. You were like, hey, guess who it is? Who I don't know. Oh, it's John. John who?
John Cena. This Sunday, John Cena will be at the Survivor Series.
Sorry. Yeah, man, what did you want to talk about?
Oh, Monday Night Raw.
You wanted to talk about John Cena at the Survivor Series with SmackDown Live.
Sorry. Go ahead. I'm
well,
sorry.
anyway, what I could say is fucking garbage as always. The only pops of the fucking night was Triple H.
But it won't be garbage this Sunday when John Cena returns at Survivor Series. The former WWE champion.
I'm sorry. He was just, I don't know. I'm sorry, 817. I'm sorry, John. Call back later.
I actually missed the proposal thing to it at first, so I had to go back and catch it.
It was funny. I was like, well, first it was funny because they were chanting so loudly, and Heyman stopped to see what they were chanting so he could react to it. But I think he regretted it because then all of a sudden he was like, oh. You know what I mean? Because he was
I
like...
don't think he caught on.
He was like, what are they chanting? Let's see. And then he hears like... She said yes, and then it's like, oh, this is weird. And then he had to acknowledge
all I heard was yes at first, and like you said, to go ahead and try not to acknowledge it, but it was awkward. But hey, and what a time, what a place to propose at Monday Night Raw during a Paul Heyman promo.
Yeah, and the crowd got themselves out.
That screams romance as you hear him in the background. The Advocate.
That never would have happened at the Attitude Era. There never would have been like the crowd cheering for a proposal in the crowd. The crowd would have been jizzing for what's happening in the ring.
Absolutely.
It's so bad. That's how bad it is now. People are going to the WWE shows, they're getting married, they're proposing, and the crowd chanted louder for that than almost anything else in the whole night.
It's so bizarre. It's
pathetic.
It really is. You go ahead and you're going to propose at I mean, maybe you're both crazy about wrestling, but in the middle of a promo, like
did
I
Roman
could see
Reigns?
If the Shield was walking by you because they seem to be in that general vicinity, walking down towards the ring, like coming next to you. You could be like, oh, and just the whole idea of it. Like I never got sports arena proposals, and
no, I get them. It just was funny that like he acknowledged it, then realized, oh shit. Someone said Roman Reigns didn't say bitch. Did he not say bitch?
I thought no, he said ass and balls.
Oh, okay. You're right. I heard balls. Yeah.
He said if they have the balls.
What are you, Ryan Satin? They can't say anything anymore, Jake. Man,
no,
Ryan
I just hate
Satin.
That he has to
holy
be
fuck.
the one to swear to get himself over.
Well, is balls a swear?
No, but ass is,
Let's talk about how WWE still has me on their WWE Tough Enough YouTube site. There it is. Everybody can go like it and just laugh at the fact that it's still up there and I'm still in the app. I don't know why. It's still there though. I don't have the video of when it was on Raw though. I remember that. I remember thinking that this was the biggest joke ever, what I did here, and the fact that it made it on the YouTube channel and on the app, and it's like one of the only videos left on the app still. If you go look at the WWE Tough Enough app from a couple years ago.
Yeah, and like you said, you really just did it as a joke.
As a joke. I purposely went over the time too. Go look at the time. 1 minute and 37 seconds. If you look at every entrant had a minute exactly. Nobody went over the time.
They were only allowed 60 seconds.
Right, they're only allowed 60 seconds, and I fucking made mine 1 minute and 37 seconds, and they still used it. which is fucking hilarious. But anyway, let's get back to Raw.
A friend of mine was upset, Dangerous Moose on YouTube. He went ahead and, was disgruntled in a sense because he likes Jason Jordan. He was a big American Alpha fan. That's justifiable. And he's like, Jordan isn't bad. I said, no, but he hasn't been booked well. He's a great, wrestler, but his character is awful. And he's viewed as a spoiled brat. He said, but that's not his fault. That's WWE booking. I said, I get that, but I said, there's nothing that he can do really at this point in time to change that. And he was upset over the crowd chanting, goodbye and thank you, Bray, for getting, for injuring him. And I understand that, but like I said, he sounds like a spoiled, brat. Well, then later on the night, he really sounded like a spoiled, petulant, whiny baby. When he came out to argue, but I wanted to wrestle with you, Dad. Like, it was just so cringeworthy and so bad. He just didn't come across as believable. They wanted to make him sound like a sympathetic underdog, and instead you made him so unlikable that it would never work. That the crowd erupted when the bad guy, for the second time in the night, destroyed the face. So they cheered for Bray, and they really cheered for Triple H. Granted, it's Triple H, but still, I marked out slightly. I'm excited to see him as the fifth member. Well, it sucks that he's taking a younger talent spot, but if anybody is going to do it, at least it's Hunter.
Oh, I'm glad he's taking his spot. Fuck Jordan. He's so boring and shitty. I can't even believe it.
Well, I wouldn't want Jordan, but I'm saying, I'm glad he's not taking somebody like Finn, but maybe Elias could have been on there. They could have built up somebody else in the meantime, but
they had to go all
right
out.
now. For what they have right now, they had to do it, and it makes it a full star-studded Survivor Series match.
Yeah, they had to do it this way. They could have had a second Survivor Series matches. They could have done that, but this is it's massive. It's all hands on deck. Much better than if they had done it. Anything else would have sucked. There's this super chat from Sarah Small.
Again, I'm glad Triple H came out. Jordan sucks.
Yeah, he does. Sarah, he does right now, unfortunately. I loved Jordan when he was American Alpha. We know that, but just for the new people that don't know. But Sarah, thank you so much. But you know what? Triple H is great, but he's not
John Cena at the WWE Survivor.
Sorry. What? No, I like Triple H better. I don't like Cena either, but I'm just joking around. It was a joke.
The women's match tonight was a bit of a disaster, I think. I like the fact that Asuka killed Dana outside of the ring. That was a neat little spot.
Yeah, it was funny.
Besides the anti-kayfabe, camaraderie that they have when you see Nia Jax celebrating with Asuka and Bayley, I don't know. The rest of it was a disaster too. So
rest in peace. Jason Jordan says, "Did you guys see Triple H joining Raw tonight?" No, I didn't see it. To be honest, I didn't.
No chance.
I don't know if we talked about something like this, but I don't think we really saw it. Guys in the chat, what do you think of Raw tonight? Give it a 5 out of 10, a 3 out of 10, a 1 out of 10. What do you think? Give me some of your ratings in the chat right now. Also, where is everybody in the chat from? What country? Where are you from? I want to know. You in the U.S.? You in New York? You in California? You in Omaha? You in Canada? You in friggin' New Mexico? You in the Middle East? You in Asia? Where are you? You in Africa? I don't give a damn. Tell me where you're at. I want to hear where everybody's from and what you guys think of the ratings. Let's do that. Let's have the chat explode off its ass. And we get some more donations rolling in, so let's see what happens here.
Give me a hell yeah!
When Chan fucked me, what's up? I said yes to your big cock, Joe. No to Jason Jordan on Survivor Series. Okay. Well, you can't say no. It was big yesterday, man. I might have hit about maybe a 7 or a 6 and almost a 7, like a 6 and a 3/4 last night, I'll tell you.
Damn, don't get me excited, baby.
Man, I put a load on the ground that you could have fed an army off the load I shot the other last night. It was crazy. Standing at attention last night. I don't know what was going on with my privates, but it was crazy. Well, we got more rolling in here, so let's see what comes up, and then we'll talk about this more. Diverse says, liked the show. Liked what they did with Jordan, but he overacted it a little. Well, he hasn't been very good at acting, to be honest. Terrible end to the show with no real ending on TV, at least. For Survivor Series, there are a lot of 40-year-olds in the main event. That's true, Diverse. Diverse, thank you, man. And yeah, I didn't think the show ended. I was like, I seen him go through the mat, and then I was like, I hope that they come out of this and somebody wins. And then I grabbed my coffee, came in the room, and the other show was on. And I was like, what the fuck was that?
Yeah, Matt Mundy let us know on Twitter that after the show, Braun came out from under the ring and posed to the crowd, and that was it. Then they just left the arena. So
he should have came out.
There was no dark match, obviously. The ring's destroyed, but
he should have came out with Kane's mask and then ate it. And then in front of everybody.
And I was like, oh, here they go. They're going to destroy the ring somehow. I really thought they were going to. I just didn't think it was going to collapse. And I'm like, no, they won't do the through the ring thing. Maybe they'll just really beat them through like the announce table again. But they crushed the corner of the ring.
Yeah.
So
and
it feels a little bit overdone with Braun.
Yeah.
I still liked it, but I didn't love it.
No, I didn't love it, but we got over 50 likes. I have to play the Jeff Jarrett clip. Everybody wanted it. Here it is.
Listen up, slap nuts. This is the king of the mountain, Jeff Jarrett, the founder and CEO of Global Force Wrestling, and you're listening to The Joe Cronin Show.
Yes, thank you, Jeff Jarrett, for telling everybody to listen to The Joe Cronin Show, and you're listening to Jeff Jarrett, getting better in the home. No, I'm just kidding. WWE putting Jeff Jarrett, getting him some help. Very nice of them. Nikki Cross, sweet ass. I'm starting to think Paige is still going to SmackDown despite reports. That's true. You know, it does kind of have that vibe that tomorrow she'll show up or something, but I don't know. Maybe she's not going to show up at all. But again, pulling out all the stops and putting on as many people as they could, you thought that's the direction they were kind of going. You know,
yeah, absolutely, because, I mean, they really have added everybody and everything to this card to save it.
$5 Shitbum. Jason's promo was as believable as me banging Paige via satellite. Speaking of which, no Paige. F the Hollywood writers, who are now the modern-day bookers.
Yeah.
Seeds planted for Kurt versus Hunter at Mania. Hashtag Sniffles316.
Yeah, definitely. They're definitely planting the seeds. It could be about. And Robert Wilson, thanks for the $5. And you know, Robert, you know, it could be too that Jordan doesn't even go full heel. Robert, thank you for the $5 and becoming a $5 shit bum. It could be just that he messes things up, and Triple H blames Kurt's son, and then it's like Kurt has to defend his son, which would also lead to the fact that Jason won't be full heel then.
Yeah, I'm thinking that that's going to be like that.
If Raw gave you AIDS, I'm not afraid to say.
Raw gave you AIDS.
Fuck Raw, fuck Raw. Raw gave me AIDS, fuck Raw.
Glad I didn't watch Raw cause Raw still sucks like hell, too busy playing Mario Odyssey.
Mario.
Survivor Series will suck really hard, but I don't give a fuck anymore. War Games is what
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to.
Super Laser 64. Hey, Super Laser 64, thank you, man. Yeah, no doubt. War Games, I mean, at least there's some interest in Survivor Series now. Survivor Series is a star-studded, crazy event now, and War Games is, man, I'm ready to jerk off. So this weekend, as bad as the main roster of WWE has been, and as terrible as the writing has been, Super Laser, and thank you for donating. If you want to donate, the link is down below. This is a pretty exciting weekend coming up. And not to mention, Friday I have wrestling in Brockton. Well, I think I do. Is it this Friday? No, I don't even know when it is. Fuck, I don't remember. I'll tell you when it is because I'll be doing.
I thought it was Friday, but
no, I think that's a different. I think that's the Fall River show, but I'll be doing
Shit bum.
Announcing
I
soon.
figured out what Roman was sick from. He
What's
was
that?
tossing Vince and Kevin Dunn's ass. Wow.
Oh,
He was eating at Vince's ass. Kevin Dunn farted in Roman's face, and he got the viral pink.
yo, that's hot as shit. That's hot as shit. Oh, JP Baker 91 dropping a little bit of nasty on everybody with that $5 donation from JP Baker 91.
Hey,
the viral
you
pink
suck
guy.
Joe Cronin's dick, fucking faggot.
Thank you very much, Jim Cornette. You sucked my ass. That's fine.
Yes, Minnesota. War Games will be on the network on Saturday. NXT War Games will be broadcast live.
Why wouldn't it be on the network?
Well, some people were confused between that and Starrcade, so
Well, NXT War Games is, a takeover, so yeah, it's definitely on the
it's a
network.
takeover, yeah. But because they keep calling it War Games, I guess some people were confused. Just putting that out there.
takeover War Games.
I also think that since they didn't really have Alexa Bliss on tonight, besides a little backstage segment and her saying that she's going to be there tomorrow, maybe then, like you said, they'll have Paige come out.
Well, we really think that the whole locker room is showing up tomorrow night. There's going to be
they have to
massacre tomorrow night.
It has to happen. How could they not retaliate for essentially, 2 full-on attacks? But
And dude, imagine if everyone's there too. Like, imagine if even Triple H is there and CENA, and they all have these crazy moments in the ring where they stare at each other and beat each other up, and then they leave the ring, and then the other two come in. Like, they could really do a crazy, fucking insane thing tomorrow night. And to be honest, I think they should have done a better job of selling SmackDown tomorrow. I thought they should have done a way better job of being like, you have to watch tomorrow night on SmackDown, because you know that the viewership tonight probably could have been around, 2.7 million to 3.1 million, somewhere around that tonight for viewership, probably, maybe less even. But if you hit about a 2.8 tonight, you really want to almost convert all that audience over to SmackDown tomorrow. So if tomorrow's SmackDown only draws like a 2.3 or a 2.5 or something like that, you're missing out on 300, 500,000 people. They really should have pushed hard for SmackDown tomorrow. That something big was going to happen tomorrow. And you know what? If Paige was going to come back tomorrow, and I know it would have been spoiled, but maybe you need something to advertise to be like, check out tomorrow, And
yeah, they should have done a bit more, because I don't recall any matches being advertised for tomorrow.
Yeah, I don't know.
Maybe somebody in the chat will know, but
I could have
really
forgotten them,
genuinely can't think of anything off the top of my head, which is bad. Last week we're like, we got the title. Oh, the women's title match is tomorrow.
Yeah, that's it though. But I mean, that's not good. I mean, I do. I mean, like, it's cool. I'm looking. That's one thing to look at, see what happens. But it doesn't.
See what happened? But exactly. But do you want to see the match, or you just want to know the outcome?
Well, I think that, to me, I know that they don't normally do this because they're in Charlotte's hometown. And right before
usually that's a curse. It has been for everybody that's been, in their hometown for
it normally is a curse, but before SmackDown, you know what I mean, and this whole thing to come up, I mean, they might be doing something to make some noise before Survivor Series. But the only thing is, the WWE Women's SmackDown Championship changing hands before Survivor Series doesn't do anything for Survivor Series, right? I don't think, right? Am I missing something? It does nothing, right?
No.
Other than you don't have to watch Natty. So but then it would be Charlotte versus
Alexa Bliss, which I'm hoping.
So maybe it is going to happen. Maybe that is going to happen because maybe they think Natty versus Alexa Bliss isn't very good.
Yeah, they also have Corbin, Baron Corbin and Sin Cara for the U.S. title as well. So I think Charlotte's going to take it because they'd rather see Charlotte go against Alexa Bliss. And I think Baron Corbin will retain. Him and The Miz have had a great deal of mic work online against each other, which has been pretty good so far. So
great dyke work. Okay, let's see. Let's get back to these donations.
Super Chat Party.
Think we all know the reason we DIDNTC pager the New Day tonight.
Oh, yeah, they were all banging each other. Conman167, thanks, man, for the donation.
Shout out to Conman.
Hey, up in Canada.
The charity stream I did Saturday for the stupid little intro that plays at 2K18, the game. He was explaining to me how that works, and you said to fight it. I did, so the video's back up now. But thank you, everybody that came out Saturday. It was
I told you, man, you just fight it. You win it right away because they know they're wrong. And if it really got bad, we emailed the lawyers like we did other times. But yeah, how is the stream? What are you going to do as far as... shit, here we go.
Oh, my God, here we go. So fucking horny. Oh, my God, I'm so fucking horny. Happy fucking birthday.
Not again.
Oh, my God, so fucking horny. Oh, my God, so horny. Oh, my God, so horny. Happy birthday. Oh, honey, honey, honey. Donation time. Put it in my round bum.
Besides NJPW subscription and illegal streaming, where can I order Wrestle Kingdom 12? I can't miss this 3 a.m. PPV. Miguel Penis Peña Trags me Seaman Y no Hables Tentarias Sin.
Yeah.
Saber La Verdad de los Que Verdad Paso.
Thank you, the goon. The subscription, but I also thought somebody told us we could watch it somewhere else. Do you remember, Jake, where someone told us we could watch the New Japan? I know it was besides the app.
It was the app and the website, and you can also use, they said, Xbox, the Internet Explorer on the Xbox. So
yeah, just go to their website, I think, if you do it that way.
Fuck
and
yeah.
It's gotta be KANE.
Gotta be Nolga.
My name is KANE and I'm donating.
It's gotta be KANE. He's still in the ring hole probably. Did anyone notice the security guard pushing that guy down trying to walk down with a shield?
That was funny.
He got fucking smashed. Anyway, Jason Jordan is like mouth herpes. We can see it and it's gross.
Oh, God. Damn, what the fuck? Thank you, No Death. Thanks to the goon as well, but thanks, No Death. And yeah, the GIF is all over Twitter right now of the security guard fucking waffling the guy going after the Shield.
Party.
LM Balls.
Was it me or did the Miz totally fumble during his Miz TV promo?
LM Balls, thank you for the $5, LM. How you doing, LM? Hey, LM, thanks for the super chat. Yeah, The Miz, somebody was saying that somebody made a joke about his promo. It sounded like he was bumble fucking all over the place, and but he still cut a better promo than most people. But yeah, it's I forget the joke that somebody told me on Twitter. Somebody told me a joke on Twitter about it, and I have no idea what they said exactly, but it was something fucked up.
I must
don't
have
remember.
missed it, but
yeah, it was
yeah,
funny.
It sounded
but
a little mumbly,
yeah, it was mumbly.
little Wellian.
No, but he fucking tripped up like a bunch, I guess, is what it was. Thank you,
He got a
Wyatt.
little smash beforehand.
Justice League Friday, NXT War Games Saturday, and Survivor Series Sunday. I like it. Thank you, Wyatt. Well, good luck watching the Justice League. It's probably gonna suck ass. I'm not gonna. Go see that
I
probably.
hope it's good. Oh God, do I hope it's good? I'm excited for it. Believe it or not, I don't know why.
Yeah, I don't either.
I'm
Based
gonna
on
be
what they've
disappointed,
done.
but such a big Batman fan.
Everyone's
I
already
really hope it's
bitching that
good.
the Wonder Woman shows her shoulders or something in the fucking thing. Oh no!
Oh God, here we go.
Oh no! Just like Ryan Satin going after Vince Russo on fucking Twitter because I don't know why. But then Ryan
First
Satin
with
brought
Jericho,
up.
and then
Well, then he brought up his daughter. He was like,
yeah, that's fucked.
dude, if Ryan Satin told me that he feels bad for my daughter, I would come find him and fuck him up, bro. Like, never bring my daughter
Sin
up.
Cara may be injured,
no.
replaced with Tye.
The goon, I think they said Sin Cara was not injured. Like, he got injured and it looked horrible. And then, like, 6 days later, they said he was wrestling. So, maybe he's...
Yeah, no, he's okay. They said it looked bad, but he's basically, Gumby, as you had said, Joe.
Yeah, because they showed
And
his
he's
ankle,
okay.
like, bent.
Yeah, no, he's okay. So
Thank you, the goon. The goon for the dropping the $2 super chat. Where's he at here? Is this motherfucking him? We're gonna open up the phone lines in a minute. Oh, wait a minute. That was the one. Okay, we're on that. Okay, I got you. All right, let's take a call.
yeah, let's take some phone calls. While you're waiting to add people, yeah. Saturday we raised $500 even so far out of $1,500. We got a third of our goal down. We're definitely going to do it one more time. Before the end of the year, we'll figure out when everybody's good. We got.
I'm
holidays
telling you,
coming up
once
and
you get
stuff,
that,
but-
once we get your computer figured out, we'll do a Diablo stream and we'll kill it.
absolutely, that'd be great.
Absolutely,
That'd be great.
Hey Tony, what's up?
Joe, hey Joe, man, seeing the end of that was freaking crazy. Strowman slamming Kane right through the ring. Good God.
Yeah, right.
You got behind that, Tony?
Yeah, I did, man. I could not even believe that. I was down in the community room in the apartment complex watching it, and I couldn't even believe it.
Really? It was that shot. Wait, what about the other people there? Did they believe it?
My brother was just shocked, though, seeing that. But I am just also glad that they actually took the trash out of the weakest link in Team Raw being Jason Jordan.
Oh yeah, you're mad at you hate Jordan.
I can't blame you for that. I mean, no one liked him at this point. How could you? What was there to like about him?
Not a
What has he
doggone
done?
thing. Not a damn thing. I'd love to slap him around with a big pile of dog crap.
Everyone wanted to kick his ass.
Yeah, kick his ass.
Yeah, man. When I saw Bray Wyatt literally injure Jason Jordan, I was like, yes, about time somebody took out the weakest link.
Yeah, I mean he's probably gonna show up now, right? He's gonna be you think he's gonna show up at Survivor Series and try to fuck with this thing or what?
I'm thinking they probably might turn Jason Jordan heel and improve his mic skills other than this crap.
Yeah,
See, we reported last week that they were going to go ahead and we still thought he was going to be the fifth member, but now we know he's not. But we reported initially that he was going to go ahead and, screw over Team Raw. That would turn him heel, and that would lead to them, having a feud with his father and, Kurt blaming Jason Jordan. But now it kind of makes sense that if Jason Jordan, like you said, Joe, screws over Team Raw, Kurt Angle will get blamed by Triple H, and Triple H and Kurt will have a match at WrestleMania, as reported almost a year ago. So,
yeah, I'm now going to physical therapy on my neck.
Oh man, what the hell? That's so random.
It is random indeed. I went through PT for my neck, and it's not easy. Not fun.
Hey man,
a lot of swimming.
I hope your neck gets better, Tony. That sucks. I took him off the call, but I guess he called back and he popped in, and the first thing he said was that, just randomly, like, I got my back
with a broken freaking neck.
With a broken freaking neck. Where's the fucking
half black son, freak you come inside your mom's vaginal stream.
I know.
Half black son, freaking come inside your mom. Half black son.
Half Black Son. Let's hear this from the JB show the other day. I gotta listen to this.
Into demonetize this. Shell versus Tommy. And I believe, if I'm not mistaken, I just said I got Tiffany pregnant at Playlist Live.
Listen to what happens to Bailey. Fucking D. Wells or somebody pretending to be D. Wells tells Bailey got Tiffany pregnant at Playlist Live or somebody pregnant. And then this is great though.
Are you fucking kidding me? There's no way that's David Wells. That's got to be fake, right? Are you kidding me? That's going to be an interesting baby. Let's see how many chromosomes that one has.
He goes, that's going to be an interesting baby. Let's see how many chromosomes that one has. Holy fucking shit.
Damn.
Justin Bailey, man, that just killed me. I had to play that because I've been just dying laughing at that thing. Oh,
Bailey,
my God.
being savage.
Half Black Son. Jason
Can you
Jordan.
expect any less from Justin?
Imagine if that was Jason Jordan's new song. He's coming down the ring, and all of a sudden they're like,
Half
Jason
Black
Jordan.
Son, freak you come inside your mom's vaginal stream.
I know.
Half Black Son.
That'd be great. That'd be the best theme song in the WWE. Guys, if you want to donate tonight, the link is in the description down below. But all the donation amounts are listed there as well if you want to fuck around. I recommend the $40 Ryback one, not because it's $40, but because fucking Ryback, fuck him.
Ryback's a lying bitch, pissing off a lot of people.
Yeah, he lies. Hit that dollar sign in the chat below, and you can do a super chat that way you want. Either way you want to do it, go ahead. And let's keep on taking your phone calls. If it's busy, just keep trying to get through, or try back in a few minutes afterwards, and eventually we'll get through, I would think. We're just
hopefully, depending on
know.
Skype. Yeah, that would be the second best theme or entrance music. The first would definitely have to be Jinder's "Needle in My Balls" song.
Oh right,
that'd be even better if he came out to that.
817. I tried to take your call and it just hung up on you, man. I don't know. I don't exactly know what that was. What's going on there?
How do you feel about them announcing that Jason? Excuse me, I got Jason Jordan on the brain. That Jinder Mahal is going to be facing Triple H in India. He's not going to get a rematch for the title over in India after Survivor Series.
I don't know. I mean, I saw the promo a couple days ago that Triple H did, and I saw the Jinder response. But yeah, it's interesting. I thought maybe they would go back to Jinder. A lot of people said, "Oh, he's not done," but he might be.
He very well might be. I mean, it's pretty emphatic. Fuck you. I mean, yeah, you're facing Triple H, granted, but everybody in their goddamn mother, all the dirt sheets, even I had assumed that, oh, all right, he'll lose the belt because they want AJ to face Brock. Fine, but they're going to give it back to him when they're in India because he'll get a huge pop being the hometown boy. Not a chance though. They don't even give him a chance near the belt.
They should have him beat. They'll have him beat Corbin for the U.S. title in India, and then say that he's gonna turn it into the India title.
Corbin's Canadian, right?
I don't know. Actually, I don't think he is. Is he? He's a real cunt. I know that.
I'm not sure, but
is he really Canadian? I
don't know. I couldn't tell you. That's
why did you say that then? What the hell are you talking about?
I had.
What did that have to do with anything?
Myself. Well, I was going to say a Canadian being beat by someone in India that's.
Oh, I guess it wouldn't matter. I don't know. But
with the U.S. title,
he still got the U.S. title though. So I mean, he still got the U.S. belt. I don't know. 817. You're on the phone now. I got you. What's up?
Hey, Joe. It's John Wills again.
Hey, what's up, John?
Not much. What are you doing?
Thanks, John. Number 2 strikeout. Try again later. Jesus Christ.
No, he's not Canadian. He's from Kansas.
Yeah, I knew he wasn't because there's no way. He's a fucking in Kansas. No. 201, you're live on the Joe Cronin Show. What's up?
What's up, bitches?
What's up? Is this Rastafa?
Oh, yeah.
I hope so.
Yo, your brother called Rastafa, and he made a song, AIDS-Infested Faggot. Did you hear that song?
I thought it was a woman, so now he's a transvestite now?
Yeah, well, he's a guy, but with a vagina.
So a hermaphrodite?
Yeah, sure, whatever. What'd you think of Raw tonight?
Okay. I'm sorry. I don't know where the hell that went.
It's my fault.
No, it was all right, I guess. You know what I mean? The fact that you have to get Triple H into this match, I mean, tells me either one of two things. One is the fact that you don't know how to build talent to the point where people can not only take the talent seriously, but can also take the story-driven line that he can emphasize what the storyline is seriously. So, I mean, this is not the first time this has happened, so I'm not surprised. I'm not shocked, whatever. All right, fine. You know, we have 4 competitors in that match that are over 40. Not that it matters. And yes, people still may want to see them, but it's like, I don't see anything different in the past 5-10 years. So, okay, good. We have a main event.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, I don't, you know what I mean? Like, what else is there to say?
Are you excited about Survivor Series more than you were because of the power they've put into this thing?
I mean, in a way, but not as excited because, I mean, again, probably the only thing I'm really excited to see, and honest to God, is AJ and Brock. Because that match I can believe. That match makes me want to say, okay, I want to see, and it's not going to happen, but I mean, I would love to see a 20-minute, 30-minute match between these two. But you know Brock can't go maybe no longer than 15 minutes without getting gassed up. Because if you remember the Fatal 4-Way match at SummerSlam, there was like moments in the match where he literally wasn't doing that much because, you know, the whole story of that match was Brock trying to look like he's about to be beaten, and then by the time he got through like 3 table spots, or whatever the heck it was, that Braun put him through, and then he comes right back for the comeback. You know, I mean, I can believe that. But the thing is with this, it's that, yes, we're taking into account that this is the Rocky Balboa sort of kind of Ivan Drago story, like, you know, David versus Goliath. That's what I would like to see based upon AJ's credibility and Brock's credibility. Everything else is just sort of kind of just like, you know, just, okay, you're a champion versus a champion. Great. Like, what does that tell me that you're trying to figure out who's the dominant champion and this and that? Like, who gives a crap about this? I don't care about this brand splitting shit at all, because it's just, are you basically trying to tell me that Raw is a shit show just because it's written shitly, or the fact that you're just still trying to be Raw of like yesteryear when it's trying to be over SmackDown, thinking, hey, we're the A show. Yeah, all you're doing is fucking promos, while SmackDown's doing more wrestling than you are.
Yeah, well, Stephanie says, it's not the 90s anymore, Kurt. Now Triple H is going to be the member of Team Raw.
Well, I mean, whenever SmackDown does well, they knock it down anyway, so what does it matter? Like, who really feels the competition?
Flounder.
No, but Joe, do yourself a favor. I know you didn't watch wrestling from like 2002 to like 05 or 06 or whatever, but dude, go look back at the SmackDown 6 era. Oh yeah, no, but look back at the SmackDown 6 era.
Yeah.
It was the Guerreros,
yep.
Kurt Angle, Chris Benoit, Edge, and Rey Mysterio.
Yep.
The reason why, I mean, think about this for a second. Rey Mysterio, a main eventer in WWE in 2002. That's a fantasy. Okay? And the only reason why that even worked was because Paul Heyman, God bless him for that promo that he did tonight, that shit was amazing, was able to write for these guys because they could put them against each other just as much as they could put them in tag teams. You know what I'm saying? And it's just like, I can't understand why the logic of these superstars getting over with fans is not executing right just because they're not doing it right.
Yeah, I don't get it.
It's not rocket science. It's not rocket science at all.
Yeah, they don't. I don't know what they're doing, dude. They don't know really. They don't care as far as writing. Almost, they really don't. They take the lazy way out every time. And Mustafa, thanks for the call, man. I mean, you're right.
Yeah,
I mean, what else is there to say?
Here's my worry. You know, we got Survivor Series this Sunday. Then in December we got a SmackDown pay-per-view.
Mm-hmm.
You know, Clash of Champions. Okay, fine. What happens with Clash of Champions going forward when it's no longer their, you know, third highest pay-per-view of the year, because you got WrestleMania, then SummerSlam, Survivor Series, and the Rumble, essentially. So they'll build towards the Rumble, yeah. But what do you do when these big names aren't wrestling or around or on the card? When Cena's not still there? When Triple H and Kurt Angle aren't coming out of, semi-retirement to continue fighting? They're not building for the future. They're letting Bray lose to, Jason Jordan. They're going ahead and having KANE beat, their up-and-coming stars. Where do they go from here, Joe?
This is what they've been doing, though. Like, when their ratings were crashing last time, they brought in Goldberg. It was like, and then everybody was like, oh, wow, it's so good. Like, look at the rating. They started touting the ratings at one point. And it was like, yeah, the ratings are there because Goldberg came back as a surprise. But as a week-to-week show, the writing isn't causing the ratings to go up ever. It's never the writing. It's always the decision-making of, like, who's returning or who's going to show up. It's always about, like you said, the easy way out, which is, I went on rants about this for months. It's just, they take the cheap way out every time. 502, what's up?
What's up, Joe? What's up, Jake, man?
What's up?
What's going on?
I called you before. We talked about the Hell in a Cell shit about the Shawn Michaels and Triple H. It was a while back.
Oh, yeah, I remember
that. My thing is, dude, I'm really looking forward for TakeOver, but the War Games, to me, somehow, I'm waiting. I want it to be great, but after watching, some of the old ones, those really wasn't all that well. They really wasn't good till like the very end, because you were waiting to see who was going to turn on who was going to, who was going to backstab who. Like when Steve McMichael and them was in the Four Horsemen, and when your boy became the new member of the NWO and all that. The wrestling was pretty much garbage for the most part, because the cage was so close to the ring. And it was like they were limited on what they could do in the cage for War Games. And, now with the talent as high flying and as better as it is, I wonder if it's going to actually, kind of take back some of their moves for out of the cage somehow. So I was wondering your opinion on the War Games match, because it kind of is going to limit the possibility of their talent-wise, instead of, the cage and all that coming down is going to be great. But I'm just wondering if they're trying to keep it all combined, like condensed in that cage, if it's really going to be that, what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Does that make
Yeah,
sense?
I've been worried, too, that it was going to be a slightly watered-down version. But, you know what I mean? With the way that NXT operates, it's still going to be good no matter what. And it does seem like they're going with the later incarnation of the War Games method, or the War Games rules or whatever. They're not going with like the original plan, but it's still going to be really good. I think it doesn't matter. I think they're going to do it well. I want to see blood, and I want to see insanity in this thing. And yeah, they all know what we want, so I gotta believe that they're going to do it. I have a lot of faith. They haven't disappointed before, really, so that's why I've got nothing but faith going into it. We'll see what they do, and if they don't, then if they did it on the main event roster, it would be disappointing there. They probably wouldn't do what we all would expect, but good call anyway. What do you think, Jake?
Yeah, I don't know. I'm pretty much at a loss for words at this point. I genuinely just don't know where to go from here.
Well, let's hear from Ric Flair. See if Ric Flair, go ahead.
Woo! Can you give a shout out to Joe Cronin show?
To who?
Joe Cronin show?
I can't do that right now. I'm sorry.
Oh, that's cool.
I'm just signing like crazy.
All right. Thank you for coming out.
Thank you, sir. Thanks.
He tried to get Ric Flair to shout out the JCS a while ago. It was kind of funny.
He certainly tried. Yeah, War Games is going to be great. NXTs usually have been consistently stellar. Some are better than others. Some shine brighter, but they're always entertaining. I think Survivor Series, all in all, is going to be an entertaining pay-per-view. I think it's going to be good. I'm just worried about what comes after this weekend.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm looking forward to the weekend.
I'm looking forward to the weekend, absolutely. I don't want to sound like I'm being strictly negative. I'm not. I want the company to succeed. I just want to know what they're going to do when Triple H isn't there to save the day.
I want to know what love is. Hey, 902, what's up? You're live on the Joe Cronin Show.
I want to know what love is between me and you, baby.
I want you to fuck me.
I want to fuck you too.
I want to stick it in you. What do you got, man? What do you want?
And when I see your titties.
Is this Scott McKinnon?
Oh, yeah.
The one and only, baby. What's up, dog?
What's going on?
No,
man?
what up, though? What up, though? What up, though?
What's going on?
That homo shit. What's up, boys?
I want you to take me away. Extraterrestrial.
Man, is that
baby.
Jake? Man, I'd take you away anytime, baby. You know that.
Oh, yeah.
So what's going on? What's up?
Did you watch Raw? I mean,
little bit of a wrestling review tonight. I see.
Just a little bit, back and forth.
It's a little bit of a Monday
Wrestle
Night
talk.
Raw wrestling review is what's happening right now.
Yeah, we're just having a little wrestling review here. That's all.
Is that what's going on? Is that what Joe Cronin's about? Wrestling reviews? Am I mistaken?
Well, sometimes it's what I'm about. Yeah.
Is that just the odd time though? Just uncertain.
Well, I mean, real quick. Sometimes, I mean, I gotta. You know what? Somebody said that they're, and I know that this has been out there before, but just real quick, I'm gonna put you guys on hold for a second because Scott. Somebody said they were gonna release my tape, my sex tape, and basically preemptively, I said, well, you're gonna release it. Go ahead. I'm gonna release it before you release it. How about that? So screw this guy trying to leak this out, and you know what? Let's just go ahead and play it.
Yeah, but you look good. Oh, don't worry about it. Oh God. Yeah, you look good. You look real good. Oh yeah. Yeah. Oh yeah, you've been eating a lot of spinach, huh?
Spinach.
You've been eating a lot of spinach, huh? Do you hear this?
Yeah.
Wait, you can hear the audio?
Bro.
You can hear the audio?
Yeah, I can hear it now.
That's so weird.
You've been eating a lot of spinach. Get my picnic basket.
Oh
no.
Everybody remembers that video from back when the Page sex tape leaked. My
That's
tape
why the
leaked.
bear wants to kick your ass.
Well, the bear. I fucked the bear up so much I made him my bitch. Is what happened.
Oh,
I want to see the bear sex fucking photos released soon.
Yeah, wait till you see the inside shots of the bear's insides. Scott, what did you think of
Wait.
Raw tonight? Did you even watch Raw tonight?
Dude, of course I didn't, man.
Oh, okay, all right. Well,
Of course
so
I didn't. Man, I
You're the
don't
one that
fucking-
can call it and
I'm
get away with
sorry.
that.
Hey, listen, what I want to
Listen,
do with you, seriously, I'm gonna hang up on you in a minute, but what I want to do, you Scott, are you around on Monetize This Friday? Can you call up?
Dude, I want to call in every time, but every fucking Friday I work. I'm on
Oh,
night
that's
shift.
right. Yeah.
Friday night's my last night.
That blows. What the
I'm
fuck?
in my haul truck at work, which I shouldn't be on my phone at all, and I'm watching that shit, and I'm not even loud, so shh, quiet.
All right, we'll be quiet. Well, don't get fucking hurt or something. There's a curse at your place.
No,
Yeah, really,
I
you're not
fucking,
kidding.
I'm there in spirit, bro. There's the odd Friday I'll get off because someone will die at my work. You know how fucked up my work.
Yeah, every week it's like they need to send in grief counselors at your fucking work.
Yeah, dude, man. I wish.
Well, Scott, man, I love you. Try to call one of these other nights, man.
Yeah, let's let the fucking real callers call in that watch Raw.
Well, no, I mean nobody cares anyway. But I love you, man. I'm gonna play your song in a
know.
little while.
Listen, I love you.
All right, I love you.
All right.
Take care, baby.
Scott McKinnon on Twitter. He's a good guy. 954. What's up?
What's going on, man? How you guys doing?
Hey, how you doing, man? What's up?
I'm fucking good, chilling. Yo, so I got a question. You guys think this Sin Cara is gonna win tomorrow against Baron Corbin to do this heel versus face role on SummerSlam or Survivor Series? My bad.
Man, I can't believe that they. I think they're kind of. It's kind of in a black hole right now with Baron Corbin, but I'm gonna go ahead and say that Corbin will just keep it. You know, I don't think so, but I mean, who knows with what they do? You know.
The Miz versus Baron, though.
Yeah, that's one of the weaker matches, no doubt, of the whole thing. And I don't think they're gonna put Sin Cara there, and that may.
No, they're not going to put Sin Cara anywhere near that.
That probably opens the show, to be honest. Good call, by the way. I got to move on because so many calls, man. You good call. I appreciate that. I'm sorry to rush you. I'll just never forget the time Alexa Bliss tweeted me. You're so right. You're right. You're damn right, Alexa Bliss, I'm right. And you know what else I'm right about? Hello. Eat that out, Ryan Satin. Can I not do that? Jesus. Motherfucking Alexa Bliss. What else we got? Anything we missed that you're thinking about?
Well, we saw Raw start off with, Shield came down on the ring.
Hey, it's Teddy Goods. It's Teddy Goods on Raw. Look at that. Yeah, the Shield came down. Titty Goods. Titty
Goods. We had the women's triple threat match. The entire audience was staring at the entrance ramp, waiting for Paige to, re-debut.
Yeah.
Didn't happen. Bit of a disappointment. Everyone thought it would happen later in the show if Alexa Bliss came out. That didn't happen. That sucked. Enzo and Drew, okay promo. Kalisto and Tozawa got beat by them. It was a short match. Wasn't great. Wasn't awful. It just sold some time. Then we had Bray Wyatt, Jason Jordan. Not a good match at all.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, Jordan gets the roll up and pins Bray. Then Bray injures him afterwards. Again, Wyatt comes back. This is the first time we've seen him since he was Sister Abigail. Zero fanfare. And he loses to a guy that everybody dislikes. So it was like he was never gone. It's the same treatment week in, week out. I was going to say, what the fuck happened with Sister Abigail? Is that just, we're supposed to forget about that? Okay, sure. And I like how WWE touts repeatedly. It's like they're in their own bubble, someone had said on Twitter, and that's a good analogy because they want you to pay attention to their social media, but then they don't acknowledge or recognize that it exists at times. There's the comment that they made at the beginning about, you got put through a table at WrestleMania by Seth, or wait, Triple H put you through a table, yet Triple H just teamed up with 2/3 of the Shield overseas. So.
Yeah, it makes no sense. And by the way, that'd be fine because house shows, it's sort of a different thing. But via social media, they promoted it everywhere.
Exactly. I mean, WWE themselves, not even just the fans, they put out the video.
Because it's fake, Jake. It's all fake, you fucking idiot.
And I'm fine with the fake aspect, but stick to it. Either it's all fake and none of it matters, or all of it does. You can't pick and choose.
Yeah.
Then we saw Heyman get interrupted by the "She Said Yes" chant, and the broadcast team even pointed out the engagement.
Yeah, they had to at that point.
Heyman said she only said yes because she hasn't been with the Beast. That was funny.
By the way,
interrupting my promo was like stepping in the ring with Brock Lesnar. You ain't got a chance, but yet they were able to do so.
Trinidad flag in the front row, Jake.
Oh, really?
Didn't that get you off, that Trinidad? You didn't see it?
No, I didn't see it.
Oh, well, they fucking... people were talking crazy about it. Some people were saying it was a Nazi flag or something, and people were like, it's the fucking Trinidad flag. What the hell are you talking about?
That's funny. No, I didn't catch it, so...
Yeah.
I saw Jason Powell say the same thing I did. Who the hell pops the question during a Paul Heyman promo? I'm still stuck on that. That still bothers me. I could figure maybe during the kiss cam, I don't know, any event. And then we saw the Shield beat Cesaro, Sheamus, and The Miz. Okay match. Everybody had their high spot moment for a little bit. The crowd got their feel good moment with the triple powerbomb, but this didn't feel as competitive or as dynamic and robust as a reunion match for the Shield should have been to me. This is I know they were the first time they were supposed to fight was supposed to be at Hell in a Cell. Roman got sick, nothing you could do about it, but instead this is what we were given as a replacement. Didn't feel special. Didn't feel like, oh my God, that's the Shield. This is why everybody was so excited about the Shield reuniting. Think about the people that haven't seen the trio fight together. New viewers, or even if they just want to, sell at home that they're the best, faction in years. That's what we get to have them go, face the New Day. I don't feel like it was that emphatic or empowering.
It's just another layer of the show. I'm gonna say, it just feels like another match on the show. It doesn't feel like it got ruined. Let's just face it.
Exactly. It ruined the first match of the Shield's return.
Look, I try to watch the PPVS and I never watch Raw or SmackDown anymore, so I don't give a rat's ass about anything besides that Styles is the GOAT. Love you guys. Good night. All I got, lol.
Oh, hey, you got LOL. Yeah, Sasha's mouth blood. Hey, it's really good to hear from you again, Sasha. What's been up, Sasha's mouth blood? It's been a while.
Sasha's mouth blood in a while.
For old time's sake, Sasha's mouth blood has become a $5 shit bum. Thank you, Sasha's mouth blood. A shit Shitbum. Thank you, man. I really appreciate the support in the show. You guys are the ones that fund the show, so every donation matters a lot, and these live donations and alerts are what keep this motherfucker going. Here's some more of them.
Party.
The Goon.
Bray Wyatt, F. Abigail's corpse.
F. Abigail's corpse. Hey, the Goon, thanks, man. Yeah, what happened to the sister Abigail, huh? What happened? I'm coming.
Yeah, funny that gets brought up now.
Yeah, and it's that's out the window. So that got ruined too. I mean, the sickness ruined everybody. Like it really it ruined everybody. Let's just fucking be honest. It ruined the goddamn things left and right, for Christ's sake. I'm gonna stab you though.
Gonna stab your daughter at the mall. We're gonna stab your wife, your son.
Shitbum.
Hey Joe and Jake, what are the odds that James Ellsworth
Ronald.
will be person who eliminates
No.
Asuka from 5-on-5 women's match, similar to how he eliminated Braun Strowman at last year's Survivor Series?
Man, I cannot believe that would happen, Ronald. But thank you, Ronald Hollick, for the $5. I really don't see that happening. Anything to undermine Asuka, I just don't see happening. If they're smart, I mean, we know WWE has made dumbass things before, but no way. But Ronald, thank you very much, man. We're going to be taking your donations right now, so use the link down below, plus the Super Chat button, and bring it on in question format. Yeah, with a butcher knife. And let's, here's some more.
Here comes Null Death.
It's gotta be Null Death.
Null
Blake
Death's bringing it.
donated too. I don't know if it got skipped. I think it just got paused. But
I think it's paused, maybe, but I haven't seen Blake's. I don't see it
The
anywhere.
level of trolling in the chat is sad as fuck. Some guy is saying AJ Styles is boring and he says I fucked your mom afterwards. I remember when trolls were actually good. You must be a Roman Reigns dick lover, shout out to you. #AJ Styles is God.
Yo, thanks. Well, usually the dumber the troll, the younger the person is, right? Because it's like,
yeah,
like a 10-year-old's probably writing that shit like hee.
Oh my God, Roman's awesome. I saw some good trolls this weekend when Tommy was trying to sell that bike on Facebook.
Yeah, that was good. I actually
were like bidding on the shit in the picture. How much for the vacuum?
Give me
What's
the
in box?
basketball. How much for the rag with your cum on it?
They were just going nuts, like $50 for the basketball, you know?
That's
He's like,
great.
I'm not making deals for anything but the bike.
Fucking idiot. The fucking
Oh, it was a
handlebar's
Twitch
missing
donation,
like
he said.
pieces. Like there's pieces of it missing everywhere. And he's like, it's like new. He's like, all you have to do is pump up the tires and it's like new.
And new. Go give it to a kid then. Somebody that needs it. I forgot he's not allowed near
it's
kids,
like
right?
new. Come on. I mean, probably after a week, the tires go flat again. So, and the handlebar's missing shit. And it doesn't
The other one's covered in lube.
It's not like new, Tommy. You know, it's like used, and it's like $50.
The seat's been taken off because he's a freak like that.
How much is a bike like that new? Like $150?
Probably $110, $120, I bet.
A bike like that is only just over $100?
Yeah, guarantee it.
Yeah, see that bike should...
we got my daughter a bike. It was like $90 or $100 just recently. Not much difference. So, I mean,
maybe $30, maybe $40. I don't know. And it comes with the flat tires too. At least pump the tires up and say pretty good in shape bike, $50. You know, but instead flat tires, all this other stuff. Hey, come pick it up. It's like new if you just pump up the tires. Fuck out of here, Tommy.
yeah, really. But I just love all the trolls. That,
Let's take a risky call right now.
Oh,
hey,
shit.
Dan Kennedy, what did you think of Monday Night Raw?
Dan.
We lost his connection, I think.
Damn.
Sorry, Dan. 339-226-6610 if you want to call and you're inside the U.S. If you're outside the U.S., send me a friend's request right now on Skype. It's Danny Deadly, DANNYDEADLY. Danny Deadly on Skype. Skype me up here. Dan Kennedy, what'd you think of Raw? What's up, man?
I think it was okay. I kept noticing that they kept calling the Shield the original Shield. Did you notice that at all?
Yeah, I heard that.
Yeah, I caught that a few times.
Maybe that was them trying to be like, I don't know, like it's not
Kurt
Triple H
Angle
with
and
the
everybody
Shield.
else that filled in isn't the Shield, just so you know.
Yeah, that wasn't the Shield that you saw. The original. Why did they even do that? Like, how fucking weird was that?
Yeah, it was kind of weird. I also think the only way they could make Survivor Series any better is they let Daniel Bryan wrestle.
If they what? If they made Daniel Bryan wrestle?
Yeah, instead of Shane. Because I'd much rather see Bryan wrestle.
Oh yeah, yeah. They'll never do that. Daniel Bryan's done. But yeah, that would've been awesome. That would've been great if they did it, but that ain't ever happening again. I'll tell you that.
Any updates on the what was it, Manchester school system?
Oh God, why'd you even bring that up?
Oh, that's what it is, Brookline.
Yeah, they still keeping the white man down over there.
Something like that.
Oh, Dan, I love you, man. I hope your brother's okay. Don't say the N-word in school.
At all.
I guess. Ever.
Sometimes.
Yeah. Hey, Buck.
What the fuck is up, motherfuckers?
The fuck. The fuck, it's the Buck.
First of all, shout out to the fucking chat. Second of all, shout out to Jake for your fucking charity stream. That was fucking awesome as fuck.
Yeah.
Shout out to Shell, Brian Austin, all y'all motherfuckers. I watched.
Shout out to you for your help Saturday, coming hanging out with me, co-hosting for a little bit. You were a great call, and we talked about a lot of real shit. You laid down some truth, my friend. Told about all the trials and tribulations you went through. I didn't know how sick you were when you were born and how much you've been through yourself. So good on you for sharing and helping us spread the good word.
Damn right. So I watched this Monday Night Cancer tonight. And first of all, I got a couple things to say. One, Michael Cole. Michael fucking Sean Cole. I looked up his damn name. All right? You are so fucking cringe. I literally had to fucking mute my TV because you were fucking annoying the fuck out of me. Second of all, nobody gives a fuck about Kalisto's goddamn birthday. Nobody.
I forgot all about this. What the fuck is that about?
It's all right in the chat. Right one, if you actually wholeheartedly and honestly give a fuck about Kalisto's birthday, be honest. And right two, if you don't give a fuck about Kalisto's birthday, because nobody gives a fuck. He sucked.
Have you ever seen a face?
And Booker T gave the match away.
Have you ever seen a face celebrating their birthday on it? Like, when's the last time that happened?
That's a great point.
Booker T gave the match away.
Yeah, what did Booker T say again? Because everyone was tweeting about that. Like, oh, he just gave it away. Look out. Booker T was a mess tonight. I felt like he kept like acknowledging the crowd chants and stuff like that. I feel like the people in the back were like are pissed or like not happy with Booker T. I can't believe they told him to say that stuff.
Yeah, he certainly felt like somebody that was in trouble for sure.
I mean, even like Cole and Corey were crapping on him a bunch, and they've been doing this, but they did it again really bad tonight.
Yeah,
we get a bunch of twos in the chat book, and Justin Bailey chimes in. He says Kalisto's an illegal immigrant.
Nickel.
Immigrant.
And one last thing.
Yeah.
Immigrant.
How good would Braun Strowman's entrance be when he does a "Rah!" and he lifts his fucking hands up if they had fucking pyro?
Yeah, exactly, right. It would sound. It would be really cool.
That would be amazing.
If it just went. Yeah. And instead, we got nothing because the WWE's out of money because they're doing so great. They're just doing so good right now. All the ratings are down. Seats are missing. No pyro. But yeah, we're doing great.
The arena was pretty well sold tonight, it looked like.
It was nice tonight. It really was. You're right. There was nothing. Attendance wasn't something to look at tonight for sure. Thank you to Buck for that call. Great call, man. Good other stuff. We'll talk more about Buck, more about your charity stream in a second, too. Jake's charity stream, he's going to do more of that. But right now, let's go to my my little tweet here that I sent to Jason Jordan. In case you guys missed it, we'll take a quick second to pause here while I play this. Enjoy. I'll be right back. Here it is. Go on Twitter right now if you want. Retweet this and like it if you haven't seen it. Give this tweet some love.
Run you over. See that, Jason Jordan? You see that, Jordan? I'm drinking out of a cup with my face on it. And there's hundreds more of those cups. My face is on a coffee mug. Because people like me. Because people want to buy my image because people would rather spend their money on a cup that sat at their desk just so they could stare at my face all day long while they're at their terrible, crappy job. But Jason Jordan, you see, a lot of what I do could be related to merchandise and could be related to t-shirts, coffee mugs, entertainment, money. But see, Jason Jordan, you're kind of like roadkill. People see you in the street all the time, and what do? They just run you over and they just keep on going because Jason Jordan, no one gives a damn about you. No one in the crowd, no one at home, no one on social media gives a damn about Jason Jordan. If you put Jason Jordan's face on a mug, not one person would buy it. Well, maybe one blind guy would buy it. But that's about it. But you put Joe Cronin's face on a mug, and they sell off the shelves. Countless people sipping from Joe Cronin. Men, women, and children love Joe Cronin. By the way, the Big Show swallows, in case you didn't know about it. He swallows so much when he gets he's afraid of Joe Cronin. The Big Show is afraid of Joe. That's why the Big Show blocked me on Twitter. That's right, the Big Show's afraid of Joe. And Jason Jordan, you should be too. Well, A+ player. Nobody.
There it is. My promo on Jason Jordan that I randomly did in the kitchen earlier. I'm coming for you, Jason Jordan, you fuck. Real quick, I want to steer this over here to my broadcast partner here, Jake DeMarco, while I simply go take a piss on myself. I'm calling last call for donations, guys. If you want to get your donations in or you want to get your alerts in before the night is out, make sure you do it now. That way we don't go off the air and you miss out on the opportunity. So we're on closing time with those. Get them out. What did you think of Monday Night Raw? Tell us via Super Chat, the $ Super Chat down below, or in the description box down below with the link there as well. And let us know what you think about Monday Night Raw, and we'll be able to answer those donations if you want. So do them now if you want to get them out there, get them through, and I'll be playing them in a minute. But let's go over to Jake here. And Jake, is there whatever's on your mind? Go for it at this point, and I'm gonna just pee myself, and then I'm coming back for round 2, and I got some shit to say.
You got some shit to say? Oh, that better be good.
It better be. It will be good. I fucking promise you it'll be good, dude.
It better be good because you got me all excited now.
Oh, I'll rub that donut. All right, I'll be right back. Go ahead.
Babe. Yeah, really quick, I just want to thank everybody that came out and made Saturday's Extra Life charity stream a huge success. You guys are incredible. You know, we had a plethora of donators, people tuning in and watching on my YouTube channel. I just want to thank you all again from the bottom of my heart. You know, Extra Life is a charity strictly for the kids. We go ahead, we raise money for the Connecticut Children's Medical Center in Hartford, Connecticut. It's definitely something near and dear to my heart, and we do a lot of good with it. We help, not only pay for treatments that the children can't afford, and we also help sick families stay together in time of need. But we also go ahead and buy the kids things to entertain themselves with while going through like chemo and radiation treatments. Last year, we raised money. This is my 4th year doing this, by the way. Last year we raised money and got them like Nintendo Wiis, things like that. So it's a really great thing, and I just want to thank everybody once again for making it a success. If you'd like to donate, you can go ahead and go to extra-life.org/participant/countdown ended to do so. 100% of all proceeds collected go directly towards helping sick kids in need, and it's also fully tax deductible, so you can go ahead and get yourself a tax break. Great incentives all around, and our goal is $1,500. Right now we're at $500, so we're going to see if we can meet it before the end of the year. Definitely going to do one more stream, possibly after Thanksgiving. We're going to figure it out. Like Joe said, we'll do something like Diablo. It'll be a good time. For as far as Raw goes, the only thing I think we didn't cover, maybe somebody in the chat will let us know otherwise, was Finn Balor and Samoa Joe versus The Club. Luke Gallows and Carl Anderson. Wasn't a bad match. They heel duo, they isolated Balor heading into the commercial break. They were able to get some signature moves in, and Joe gets the hot tag. He works over both of the heels, which is odd because I thought Samoa Joe was still a heel, but I guess they just turned him quick just for the Survivor Series matchup.
No, he is, but I mean, you put everybody together. It's
just the way he's being
just
portrayed,
kind of
but
ignore it. You look over it. That's all.
Yeah, Balor gets tagged back in the match, and we get the urinage, we get that high flying dive, and then we get the coup de grace for a quick victory. Wasn't bad. About 13-minute match. I enjoyed it. We saw Samoa Joe immediately head backstage after the match. No celebration. Extra celebration, anyways. It's like a mini dream match for some people. I saw tweeted. I thought it was good. Again, with tonight, everything was okay. It wasn't awful. It wasn't truly exciting or next level. The only thing that we had that was really surprising was Triple H coming out. That I didn't see coming, and then announcing himself as the 5th member. So that was cool.
Yeah, it was cool, man. And you know what? It's a star-studded Survivor Series. It's the typical Bam Impact, big WWE type of show, coupled next to NXT, which is going to steal the show wrestling-wise, most likely. And let's hope it does happen. Now I'm back, Jake, and I promised you guys a big sort of. I don't know if it's a surprise for some people. Maybe it is. If it's not a surprise for some people, I'm going to tell you right now, this Wednesday night on Out of Nowhere, on right here on this YouTube channel and on twitch.tv/Joe Cronin Show, we're going to be talking about Survivor Series predictions. We're going to be talking about a bunch of shit as far as Survivor Series goes with Jake DeMarco, and I'm hoping Connor from OKFabe, and myself. And we're also going to be joined by a special guest around 11:30 p.m. Eastern Time. He makes his return back to the Joe Cronin Show. He is the incomparable, lollipop sucking, bunny fucking, Adam Roode. Let's go. All right, so yeah, Adam Rose makes his return. Makes his return to the Joe Cronin Show on Wednesday for the Out of Nowhere. We're going to find out what's Adam been up to. He's got some news. Apparently, he's got some stories he wants to tell. He wants to talk about some shit. He hit me up on Facebook recently and said he wants to come on. So we're going to be doing that. The Kingdom is coming up as well. Vinny Marseglia, TK O'Ryan, and perhaps Matt Taven as well, if we can get a hold of Matt Taven. If we can get all three of them, that'd be great. Otherwise, the other two will come on at least. And then we got more stuff coming up. Holy shit. And the end of November, the last week in November, we will be talking to Mick Foley on the Joe Cronin Show. Mick Foley will stop by. We'll have him as well. And we'll also have, apparently this week, at some point in the next coming few weeks, we will also be announcing when we will be having the Hurricane. Hurricane Helms.
Oh, yeah. And Hurricane Helms doesn't usually do podcast interviews, so that's really cool.
Well, you know what? I didn't know that. And I was in the locker room. I told this story on Patreon. If you're not a patron, by the way, I do a bonus 6 to 8 hours of content a week, guys, okay? This is my job. This is my life. So I am doing 6 to 8 hours of bonus content for anybody that's a $5 a month patron. So if you have $5 a month, sign up on patreon.com/Joe Cronin Show. You can cancel anytime. Every morning, unless things get canceled for some reason, mostly Monday through Friday, it's the morning podcast that I do, Morning Madness, plus every Saturday night into Sunday, Corrupted Podcast. You get to hear it live, you get to hear it full, and you get to hear behind the scenes. And it's 6 to 8 hours of bonus content a week. That equals out to being about 30 hours of bonus content a month. 30 hours of bonus stuff you don't see on my 2 YouTube channels or 3 or 4 YouTube channels, and you get it on Patreon. There's a Patreon app for your phone. You see it all there. Scroll down, play the stuff, whatever you want. Play it on YouTube, play it regular, or download the audio. There's also audio downloads, so you guys can download all my podcast audio to your phone to save your data plan. So I mentioned this on Patreon. Fuck, now I forget what I was just saying. What was I... What was I just saying,
You were
Jake?
talking about how Hurricane doesn't do
okay,
podcasts.
yes. So I'm in the back at Top Rope Promotions, and I walk in the back, and I'm like, hey, Teddy Goods, I'm going to get you on the show again. Let's get a podcast, blah, blah, blah. Okay, cool. Hey, Slick Wagner Brown, when do you want to come on? Let's get you on. Yeah, man, da-da-da. Okay, we set it up. And then I Hurricane was there, and I felt like it was rude to not ask him, but also I was going to ask him, of course, anyway. So I go, hey, Hurricane, you want to come on? And he goes, and the whole at that point, he'd been really cool in the locker room. So I was like, oh, he's a really nice guy. I'm going to ask him. And he was like, he goes, nah, man, I don't do those things. You know, I don't do those things really, you know. And I was like, oh, okay, shit. All right, fuck. I guess he doesn't. Damn. All right. So because it was awkward. He was like, nah, I don't do those things. And I was like, oh, man, all right. But then later on, I don't know why, but later on he DM'd me and was like, hey, man, I'll come on the show. So that's pretty fucking cool. So
That's
you're right.
incredible.
I had no idea he doesn't do them much. I was asking him just because, I ask everybody else. And I think you're right. I think he's selective about when he appears on things. And, so that's really to get him. And now that you're telling me that, I didn't know that. That's pretty fucking awesome. What a great... He really was a great guy, though. Like, in the back, in the locker room, everything else. Like, what a nice dude. Like, another nice guy to meet in the wrestling business. Because I've met some real crappy people before. And, seems like a great guy. We'll see if he does it. If he doesn't, hey, things happen. We tried. But, yeah, all that stuff is coming up. And I'm pumped up to do it. Pumped up for it.
I saw him and Stevie Richards at our local mall. They weren't doing a signing or anything. They were just walking around shopping.
Yeah.
And Stevie Richards just had like a corporate WWE jacket on, like one of the vinyl type jackets. And I double looked and I'm like, oh shit, that is them. So I just said Helms, and he looked over and he waved back, and Richards never turned around or said anything.
Oh, it's funny you mentioned him because he'll be on the show soon too, by the way.
And but I didn't want to approach them.
Yeah,
they're out, they're doing stuff. So I just said it kind of like quickly, quietly, and I was like, Helms, and he turned and he waved and he smiled big, and then I walked my own way, waved back, of course, but I'm sure I could have went over and approached them, but I've always heard such nice things about both of them, but especially about the Hurricane.
Well, you got to give it up for Shane Helms and Gregory Helms, because here's a guy who wasn't afraid to call out like shit and say like, Shawn Michaels sucks, basically. I mean, not Shawn Michaels, the wrestling performer, and that's the problem is he got attacked from lots of wrestling fans. Listen, my favorite wrestler all time is Shawn Michaels, and I'm not mad at him now. I remember at the time I kind of thought like, what the hell is he saying about Shawn Michaels? But you really got to give him respect because he came out and basically said, I think Shawn I think Shawn is is fake. He says he's into God and everything, and he still buries people backstage and treats people like shit and all these other things, and basically calling him out and being real as fuck, right? Something we talk about here. So even though it's Shawn Michaels, it's like you say that about Shawn Michaels, it's like you could be like blacklisted from WWE. That's like Triple H and Vince that's their guy. Like, so to come out and say that and be like, I don't care, like this guy sucks. He's not what you think he is, and he really sucks. I know Cornette has done that as well, but I mean for a guy who's still wrestling and shit, it's kind of crazy to say that. And then he later said in an interview, I did hear him in one interview say that I should have said Michael Hickenbottom was a shitty person and not Shawn Michaels. Because Shawn Michaels, the in-ring performer and the character and everything is great. Everybody loves, Shawn Michaels, so awesome. But the person is what he's talking about. He's talking about even post conversion to God. So if anything, he's got a lot of balls because he means what he says. You know what I mean? But he's also not like a shithead to people. From what I get, he just seems like a good guy. So,
yeah,
I don't know. So that's very interesting. Maybe we'll talk a little bit about that. I'll find out what he wants to talk about and how he wants to talk about it. We'll see where that goes. But a lot of people coming up here. But once again, just the important thing, this Wednesday night, Adam Rose, out of nowhere, I believe. He said he was definitely coming on. We planned the time, so if he doesn't show up, he bailed or something. But he did say this Wednesday, so we should be having Adam Rose on.
Aldo Rose.
I'm
in the
Rose.
fucking slammer.
He's been all over the place. Yeah,
really
somebody help me. Because first he was like, when he went indies, he was like saying Kruger was back, and then he was just Aldo Rose, and then he went back to something else, and he shaved his head. He said he was going to be leaving soon, the wrestling business. He was only going to do a little bit on the indies, and then he was going to go pursue something different. And I don't know exactly now what that is, but I do want to speak with him, and maybe we can, and I don't know what he plans on doing. I'd love to get him more involved with the show, though, especially if he's not going to go back into wrestling. There were rumors recently that he was going back to WWE. That there was an article a few days ago.
Yeah, I had heard that just recently,
Yeah, so we'll ask him about that.
Yeah, we'll have to. I have a few, questions too to ask that. I'm really, really, really excited to be there this time, be able to talk to him. So
Yeah, it's going to be cool, man. He's a really, really good guy. Like, meeting him multiple times, he knew exactly who I was. Like, he seemed like he was as excited to talk to me and meet me in real life as I was to talk to him. But, like, dude, this guy's story from where he came from in South America, Africa, and friggin', to get to America, to get to the WWE, to get to NXT, to go through those transformations of Leo Kruger, and then into the Adam Rose character that night that was documented on the WWE show.
Yeah.
When it was like make or break, like your career is over here if this doesn't work, probably. And then it hits with the fans, and it was a fucking hit. It was awesome. And then he gets up to the main roster, and once again, as always, misused. And
yep.
Part of what they did with him,
he brought up last time, talking about incidents with the bunny and things backstage. He got very personal very quick, and he really connected with you guys, and really talked about a lot of eye-opening things. So I'm really curious to hear what he has to say this time.
Yeah, the bunny thing. I mean, like you said, the bunny was more over than him. That was a problem.
Justin Bailey said we have a few questions we can ask him. He wants to know how I can beat my wife and get away with it. So.
Oh, Jesus, come on. We found out when we talked to Adam Rose the last time that what happened was that his wife, or whatever, they got into an argument of some kind, and sort of she threatened to call the cops on him, and she started dialing or whatever, and he just kind of slammed the phone down on her, I guess, or something like that. Slammed it.
Because he knows if as soon as you dial 911, they come.
They come, yeah. And that's what he was getting at. I did the same thing when I was. I told the story too. I think I told it to him maybe even. When I was 15 or 16. I forget what it was. My mother was freaking out on me for something. Mother. Yeah, my mother called the cops on me, or something, and she but she was only trying to fuck. She was trying to mess with me. It was something to do with picking up trash or cleaning a room or something. And I got home late or something, and she picked up the phone, and then she went, and she was just trying to threaten me, do it now or I'm calling the police. And then she went, see, I'm serious. And she called the police. And I was like, what the fuck are you doing, Mom? So I came over to her and made her. I was like, hang the phone up. They'll really come. And she was like, she was just trying to threaten me or something. Well, then they called back. She hung up the phone, and then they called back. Because then they have to come now. So then they did.
See, my mother pulled that shit with me, and then she kicked the shit out of me, but,
Yeah, that was a little bit different, yeah. My mom did
just a little bit.
Her boyfriend would kick the shit out of me. But but no, so they had to come, and the cop was irritated too, by the way. He got here, he was like, so what's the problem? And I was like, there's no problem. You just shouldn't even be here right now, but whatever. And then I let her talk to him.
Think about how many times that happens on a regular basis that they have to but they have to respond, because the one time they don't is when it's a severe incident.
But you know what? I was really mad because as a kid, my mother's really is a pretty good person, but as a kid, her boyfriend was a drunken scumbag piece of garbage who would intimidate me, break stuff, would beat would slap me around a little bit, would throw stuff, would break things, would do all these terrible things, right? So this
my father in a nutshell, I get it.
Pick me up drunk, just almost kill us multiple times, just mentally abuse the shit out of me. So all these times that this guy did all this shit, and I was having the cops called on me because a couple of trash bags weren't moved or something. That's what this was about, if I remember. So I remember being really pissed off because I was like, so wait a minute, all these times when I was bullied and harassed and fucking terrified as a kid, and you couldn't fucking call the cops on him one time, but I had the cops called on me for some fucking trash bags? I was fucking infuriated when that happened, by the way. So when the cop got here, the cop almost arrested me because the cop was trying to, I was fucking furious. And it wasn't because, that wasn't why the cops were called, but the cops saw it that way, oh, maybe this is why they were called, because this kid's crazy. But I wasn't crazy until he got there, and then I became more angry.
And that enraged you.
Yeah, that enraged me that he was there for that. So he got here, and he was telling me shit, and I looked at him, I go, I don't give a fuck. I was like, why don't you go out and actually do your job? And I was ranting on him and ranting on her and ranting on everybody. And he was like, you need to do what your mother says and all this stuff. And I'm like, this isn't one of those instances. Because normally I do. You know what I mean? But this is not one of those instances. And then it became about why the cops weren't called on that fucking shithead, who, by the way, went to jail for 5 years, the last couple of years, for being a typical drunk piece of shit that he is. But so I just went off. I cut a fucking promo on this cop. So I was trying to tell Adam Rose that I've been here before, but we don't know. Once his wife or whoever calls the cops, you have to show up. But then they took him to jail, and then they said they dismissed everything, right? But the WWE was just like, nope, we're done with that.
You know, you know what the funny part is? Your story is literally like tit for tat, almost the same as mine. It's funny the way those things work out.
I think it is. I don't think mine is as bad as yours. I really don't. I don't think mine is.
No, mine on top of that, but still, it's funny the way it works. You know.
But I know what you. I had a pretty deep sniff of what you went through. I'll tell you that. I had a big sniff of it, but it's not what you went through. But I can relate a little bit. But
what I'm saying is, fucking those situations are enraging, and the cops got to do their job. But as soon as you start getting mouthy with them, they don't want to hear it.
I called them once several years before that for a fight that they were having because I was like, I've fucking had enough of this, and I think he might have just killed her, but he didn't do anything. But it sounded like he did because he was breaking stuff and throwing stuff everywhere. But between the two of them, it was just a fucking mess. I mean, this guy, my mother was a little crazy, is a little wacky sometimes, but it's really this guy. This guy was insane too. So you put it all together, it's fucking insane.
And you said too, the cop giving you shit like, oh, you're they view you as crazy.
Yeah.
Fucking when they showed up here, my mother had kicked my ass, and they're like, oh, well, you just, you really always got to listen to your parents. They know what's best for you. And my dumb ass was so enraged. I'm like, do you not see the blood and the bruises? I was like, I'd rather kill myself than be with her. And they're like, you want to hurt yourself? And then I got locked up.
What the? See, they don't care. Nowadays, it's the opposite. Now, see, we got screwed when we were kids. The cops didn't listen to us, and they fucking somebody could beat our asses, and the cops wouldn't listen. Now the kids can tell the cops we did something that we didn't really do, and then we get in trouble. So we got screwed when we were a kid, and now we get screwed when we're older. It's ridiculous.
But they didn't care enough. Now that it's overly sensitive, you can't win. There's no happy medium.
No, there isn't. And let's get back to these donations. There's some donations here we got to talk about. Sanity is the shit. Donated $1. Said, did anyone notice Jason Jordan purposely held Wyatt's shoulders down so he couldn't kick out? Also, what does that mean? I didn't notice that. Triple H versus Nakamura is a match I didn't think I wanted until tonight. Sanity wants Triple H versus Nakamura. I'm into that a little bit if they build it right. I'm into that a little bit.
Never mind, just like it could be the best build in the world. The match could be, I'm sure it'd be great, but it could be odd too. It could be a bit of a flop. I have a hard time believing it wouldn't be really good.
Could be a flop. It's true.
Because their styles are so just they contrast. They're so wildly different. You got strong style versus like a real methodical. Triple H is more slow and kind of the old guard. So.
Justin Sachs, thank you very much for the donation, man. Yeah, it really would be a weird. It could
be fucking amazing, which I'm sure it would be really good.
It would probably be similar to the Bobby Roode match because Bobby Roode and Triple H, that would be a match.
I give Raw 3/10, and Jake, I want that vacuum.
I want that vacuum. Yeah.
I'll send it to you.
Baker 91. Hey, JP Baker, thank you for becoming a $5 shit bum. Last call on the donations.
People that suck enough that it'll work just as well as that vacuum.
Absolutely. Do you want to play some Halo tonight?
Yeah, I'm down. Always down for some Halo. You know what the funny part is? right as I was getting everything all set up tonight, I turned on the Xbox and I was in a game. And then it kicked me right back out, and they're like, "Oh, your Xbox Live ran out." I'm like, "Oh, you bastards!" Really? So I just found a 2-week card over here that I activated before the show started. So we're good.
Shit bum. A 2-week card.
So I guess
existed.
The blind guy would buy the cup to have something to put the pencils he sells in, or collect change. Fabulous promos. Inevitable.
Yeah.
Thank you, Abel Salas Jr. Abel, thank you, man, for the support. You guys. The continuation of your donations and the continued support through donations and cheers and shout-outs and everything you guys do are what keep the show going. That's just a fact.
Hashtag inevitable.
Without them, I think my daughter just went into like fucking Oreo cookies or something. Without them, we would be very screwed, very much screwed. My daughter literally woke up, came down, it's like 1 a.m, she just put a chair up, and she just grabbed like chocolates off the counter trying to be stealth in the kitchen, and then she slowly got down and tried to back up away so that I didn't see her. Walter White, thanks for subbing to the channel, Walter White. How you doing? You crack-headed fuck. Yeah, let's do some Halo tonight. We're gonna stay on YouTube.
Sounds good to me. Yeah, it's one of those 14-day trial cards. It comes with some games. I had a few of them stacked up. I'm like, oh, sweet, it'll work out.
Edzilla, thanks for subbing to the channel. We're having a subscription party, guys. We do this after every single WWE Raw show, or every WWE show, WWE Raw, WWE SmackDown. I'm going to be doing the live reaction, NXT reactions again, maybe, leading into Out of Nowhere on Wednesday nights. I'm going to be doing a special Q&A tomorrow for patrons. And Pavey.
Thank you, Joe. Love you. Good entertainment.
Pavey, thanks for 100 bits on Twitch, man.
Yeah.
Thank you very much. If you guys want to follow me on Twitch, twitch.tv/Joe Cronin JCS. We're going to go live on Twitch in a minute, too, for the games. And we'll stay right here on YouTube as well while we play Halo. We got to raise some extra funds. You know, it's getting to be holiday time and all that other bullshit. And we got to raise some funds and maximize the funds. So I'm gonna stay up with you guys. We're going to do some fucking gaming. We're going to hang out.
Gaming. You know, good little tip for anybody out there that does have an Xbox. Xbox Live 3-month subscription cards are like $11 on Black Friday.
Well, why did I stay up the other couple nights?
That's why I use the 14-day trial rather than just renew it. Because on Black Friday, usually 3 months is like, what, $30, something like that? And it's $10 or $11. So they're on sale everywhere. Walmart, Target, GameStop.
Man, I didn't know that. That's crazy, man.
Yeah.
What's up to the chat? We're going to be partying tonight, so you better stick around. Suman Kumar, thank you very much for the subscription, man.
Yes, Weasel Wampa, send me a message right now on Xbox Live, and I will
play with
invite
you
you
guys.
when we go play Halo. Anybody else that wants to play, it's Countdown Ended on Xbox Live.
Yeah, hit Jake up on Xbox if you guys want to play Halo. I gotta
Send me a message, not an invite.
I got to grab my controller. We'll talk a little bit more about WWE, too. We'll keep talking about WWE. Real quick, let's take some more phone calls. Pavey, thanks for the donation. We got fucking 210 on the phone. What's up, 210?
Hey, what's up, Joe? It's AJ Moore again.
Hey,
what's up,
AJ.
Jake?
What's going on?
Shit, nothing. Just fucking try to power through that whole damn shitty-ass Raw. You?
Yeah, I mean, that was pretty much it tonight. It wasn't horrible, but it did drag at times. I noticed that. There's a few times I looked at the clock and I was like, wow, it's only 10 o'clock.
I'm giving it a
That's
4.
what I said.
I'm giving
I
it
was
a
like,
4
wow,
out of
it's
10.
only 9 o'clock.
What would you give it? I'm giving it a 4 out of 10.
Yeah, I got to go with you on that. 4 out of 4. No, I'll give it a 3.
I'm normally.
No, you know what? 4. It's a go home show, so they usually kind of fall flat for me sometimes. But this one was a little bit more interesting.
As far as go-home shows, it's like it was a little bit interesting because of the announcements. But once again, it was interesting because of the announcements. It wasn't interesting because of the storylines.
Yeah.
Like, there's no storylines.
That's what I'm saying. The wrestling was terrible. Jason Jordan crying like a little bitch was terrible. Yeah, I don't know.
Jason
I'm at like
sucks.
a 5 or a 5.5. I liked Braun putting Kane through the ring. I didn't love it. But so long as they keep him being destructive, I'm okay with it. I liked Finn and Joe versus the Club. Triple H was a good surprise.
That was a good surprise. Yes, it was.
The Shield was a bit of a letdown, but it was still okay in the realm of, you know, all things considered. Everything before that is what negatively impacts the show.
I kind of guessed Romo's promo right before he put in the ring. He's gonna be like, "Where have you been? Where have I been? Where have you been?" You know, it was kind of cookie cutter for me for him. But, you know, I'm looking forward to, I guess, that match. I'm looking forward more to the AJ Styles match, though.
Yeah, Styles is definitely going to be interesting. I hope, really, you know, as much as one could possibly, you know, pray to the wrestling gods, that Brock gives us more than what he has in the last, you know, like year or so. I really want to see these two go all out. Hopefully the paycheck is big enough to motivate him to actually want to wrestle versus a 5-minute, you know, suplex city
This
match.
is what I'm going to say. Like, do you think that's going to be where the turn is? Because, you know, usually there's a Survivor Series turn. Somebody might turn on somebody. What if Paul Heyman turns on Brock Lesnar and make it a little interesting? But I doubt that would happen.
I don't see that happening for...
Yeah, but there might be a turn somewhere. We're all thinking about the Sasha Banks turning on Bayley. That's going to happen maybe.
I don't know. Before I thought she would have turned if Paige got put on the team and she didn't, but now I don't think so. I don't think it's going to happen yet.
Dang. So you don't think there's going to be any turns at all this year?
Not for the women. I think Jason Jordan will definitely turn heel. And
yeah, that's true. Jason Jordan and his that's a terrible storyline, man. I'm glad they're gonna get rid of it though.
I heard
hopefully after this
a week ago, and I didn't even talk about it because I thought it was ridiculous. But I heard they wanted to turn Alexa face, and they wanted to make Bailey heel, and basically have them switch roles. That was a proposed plan for a short bit of time, and then they decided to scrap it. Thank Christ.
I mean, I don't even think Bailey can hold her damn self. Like, she can't even do a promo right. Like, it's bullshit. And to do a heel promo, I guess, I don't know. I wouldn't be. She's not strong on that.
Yeah, I mean, definitely lacking. And I don't think Bailey could garner enough heat, intentionally. People will boo her because they don't care, but I don't know. Yeah. I really feel like, she wouldn't be able to do anything worthwhile on the as a heel on the microphone.
Yeah. All I know is that this weekend's going to be really interesting because I'm going to go to Ring of Honor on Friday.
Oh, nice. Where at?
San Antonio.
Oh, that's
at the same time. Same time that NXT is going to be doing their Ring of Honor downtown here in San Antonio.
Oh, that's cool. That'll be definitely a good show for you. That's for damn sure. I'm jealous, to say the least.
Well, I'll be there.
A lot of good wrestling in Texas this week, so.
I'm gonna be capturing a lot of film and maybe putting it up like I do usually.
Yeah, that'd be great.
But
you tag us on Twitter. We love checking that stuff out. So.
Yeah, I think I tagged you last time.
Yeah,
I
recall,
there.
So.
Yeah, I've been taking you on quite a bit things here and there. But yeah, no, I appreciate this too. And I want to say, like, hey, dude, that when y'all were talking about earlier, when y'all were getting really crazy with that deep, with the cops getting called on you and stuff.
Yeah.
I've been through that shit too myself, man. And that's just rough on you.
Yeah, I hear you there. We all don't get to choose our parents and our families, so upbringings are certainly vast and few and far between, but that is not what defines us. It may shape us, but it doesn't have to mold us.
Funny thing is, I told the detectives when they came to me, and they were like, I was like, y'all are cops, right? Y'all are detectives? Well, detect. Do your job.
Yeah, figure your job out. Yeah, I went ahead and they see me battered and bruised and beaten, and they turn around, and like I said, I got put in a medical facility for 72 hours on like a suicide prevention hold because I said as I said before, I was like, I'd rather kill myself than be in this situation any longer. And of course they take that as a cry for help.
Yeah.
But when I finally got to the facility and talked with people, they're like, how have you managed to survive this for so long? How did you not get out of there sooner? And I'm like, there's been police intervention beforehand, and they just never looked deep enough. Like you said, they didn't detect or use their.
They didn't detect exactly. They just kind of they kind of take your parents' word or your elderly's word, and they don't really dig deep. It's stupid. But yeah, I went to jail too as well, and they did pull me aside and they told me about the 72-hour prevention thing. It's funny you say that because you went through it and I denied it. I was like, nah, I'm good. But really, I was just like, I just want to get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, I was underage. I never went to jail, but I did get put in that psych hold. I've been to foster care. I've been through the ringer with all that shit. So
I want to be underage again, and I want a woman teacher to just go off on me. Actually, that happened.
Don't lie, Joe. That's what you're all about.
That's what I
Kevin
happened.
Spacey and George Takei. You want a triple team?
Yeah, I want George Takei to find me when I'm a kid. No,
shit. Oh my.
Oh my. Thank you very much.
Justice makes a great point. We don't choose our blood, but we do choose our family. Touche. And Dr. Jeebs, MD, what's going on?
What's up to the doctor? The motherfucking doctor. It's a Monday Night Raw review is closed for the most part. We'll talk a little bit more about WWE going forward here. Pretty much the show is just fucking whatever the fuck. I'm giving it a 4 out of 10. Jake liked it a little more. The women, man, Mickie James looked hot in what she was wearing tonight. What the fuck was she wearing?
Her and Stephanie.
I'm not joking.
I like the outfit. Some people didn't care for the outfit, but
I know that I shouldn't say that. Ryan Satin, right? I shouldn't talk about women being attractive, right? That would
You're
be,
objectifying
I must
them,
be
Joe.
objectifying the women,
even though they have to be beautiful to be hired by the WWE. You think they're going to hire somebody that has the face of a shovel? Come on.
Well, if that's the case, Ryan should stop watching WWE Raw because
look at every single female they hired. Look at the entire, the tournament they had with the women's tournament. Look at everybody in NXT.
No, they got no. Wait a second. They got someone in NXT that looks like a fucking goblin's ball sack.
But even then, there's a beautification process that they can go through. They're not total.
It's because all women are beautiful, man. That's what the thing is. That's why. There's someone in the chat right now probably attacking you for Nia Jax. I think women are really pretty and stuff like that. I like women, but it's like I'm not a sicko either. But
No.
man, I'll tell you what. Look at the shot, the WWE Raw YouTube channel. Even look at the shot of the Bayley and goddamn, and Mickey James. Look at that. I mean, like right there, Bayley. You could Photoshop something there, and Mickey James.
Bayley's
Look at
got
that
that ass.
bum. Look at that little cheek. Man, Mickey James is fucking hot. I don't give a fuck.
She's always been hot, but
I've been raging all week though. I've been having problems. I'm about to jerk off to your face. But seriously, let's. I'm gonna get in here on Halo, so make sure you invite him. Let's play Halo 5 for a little while. Then maybe we can go to Anniversary if we want. How about that shit?
I don't have Anniversary. I have to pick it back up. So
you got to download that shit, man. I'll get it for you. Not tonight.
Well, what happened was I when they send me the games, I had a bunch of like Battlefield 1 I have to pick back up. My license is expired for a lot of these games that I had for digital like ownership of. And what happened with that one is that when Microsoft gave that back to me, because I got a refund for it until it worked, and when they re-gifted it back to me, they put it on Danielle's account, not mine, when it was downloaded. And I don't have her account anymore for the details, so I don't have authorization to play the game.
That's
so
weird.
stupid. It's on my Xbox.
Whenever
but-
Gavin downloads something, I get it. And whenever I download something, he gets
because
it.
it's a share, but I don't have her account on this Xbox anymore, and I don't know what the fuck the email was.
Yeah, I got
So,
you.
yeah, but
Yeah.
I'm gonna pick it back up.
Yeah, we're in a family
I think
league.
this weekend it's like, or next weekend for Black Friday, it's like something ridiculous. It was like $5 or something.
Feels like it anyway.
Yeah, I have Halo 3.
I wasn't even making fun of you. Leah thinks I was making fun of her because she was like, "We're in a family plan," or whatever. And I go, "Yeah, we're in a family, Leah." And she thinks that I'm being mean to her, but I really wasn't. I was just trying to say what she said.
Yeah, no, because you guys,
I'm
the
not.
way it works
I'm really
is
not.
you can share your console. It's your home console. So your home console is his and his is yours. So
Mm-hmm.
anything you download, he gets and vice versa.
Right.
Yeah, but I'm signed out of my buddy's Xbox, so he gets all the games I buy. And I just get jack shit.
I'm going to buy you a new fucking dick.
Ooh, upgrade.
No,
all right, let me go throw Halo 5 in.
Let's
and
kill
rate my
some
Xbox.
motherfuckers.
I'll be right back.
All right, cool. I'm going to refill my coffee. My daughter's screaming for me upstairs because she's still awake for some reason. And we're going to be here. Maybe we won't be here for long. I don't know. I don't know if people are into it. People are into it. We'll be here. I think Spike Split might have just froze, actually, to be honest. Nope, there it is. There we go. Yeah. There it is. Cunt. Cunt. Oddball. Look at that bullshit. All right, so we got that going. Hey, Mickey, so you're fine, blow my mind. Oh, yeah, that's right. You're that's right, Mickey. That's right. That song applies. She's just come out to that. That'd be really cheesy. God, thank God they never did that. Mickey James. Guys, if you haven't yet, and you can click that like button and stick the thumb up my ass, give us a few more 100 likes than what we have right now. I'll gargle my own semen on the air. If we get 500 likes, we'll see if that happens. And if you're new to the channel right now, click that sub button. And make sure you go over to my Real Wrestling channel, which is youtube.com/Joe Cronin Show, and subscribe to the wrestling channel. And me and Jake are about to get it on here on Halo. Let me just transfer all the fucking alerts. Here we go. Let's see what we do. We'll do a fucking marathon. Okay, there that is. Let me put my video on the screen. We can go on video. On camera. We're gonna go live on Twitch too. If anybody wants to be over there, that's cool too. So get that going. Oh. Get Mr. Pavey and Abel Salas Jr. and JP Baker up on top there for the last 3 donations we have. We'll just stuff them up there on top because they sexy as hell. And while I put this together, let me just go ahead and play this bullshit here. Let me see here. Where is it? Let's play. What fuck? Where'd JB go? What am I missing this shit now? Oh yeah, I want to play what he said again about that guy, about D Wells. Check this out.
False alarm. It ended up just being a really, really long fart. You ever had one of those? What a disappointment. Thought I had a record-breaking turd hanging in the balance, and instead it was just one of those. Oh my God. Let's get into the monetize this. Shell versus Tommy. And I believe, if I'm not mistaken, I believe I saw Shell. I believe I saw her in here. I believe she's in the chat, man, so she gets to listen once again. What the fuck? David Wells in the chat just said I got Tiffany pregnant at Playlist Live? Are you fucking kidding me? There's no way that's David Wells. That's got to be fake, right? Are you kidding me?
Yes, Joe, I'm still here. Nice STRE, keep it up.
All right, let's get to the fight. Are you kidding me right now? That's got to be a troll, right? There's no fucking way. There's no way that's actually that retard. All right, guys. So, if you guys are just joining us, if you missed the Tommy versus Shell debate this past week on Friday night, excuse me, it all started on Foul Mouth Live. They just organically both called the show. Shell was all over Tommy. And to be honest with you, Tommy was all over Shell. And he probably would have won that battle, but he left. He fucking chicken shitted out. Totally chicken shitted out. So Joe invited both of these people on, to have a full-blown debate on the show. And this was a legitimate debate. Joe ran it just like a fucking political debate. He gave points to each person. And with that being said, let's listen. And a big shout out to my boy Blake, man. My boy Blake, he cut up all the times and shit for this to make it easier on me for here on the air. So big shout out to 619, man. He's a fucking, love that guy. Let's go to the fight.
Let's go to the fight. That's a big fucking tease, man. Talk about a promotion tease for that motherfucking show. How about that shit? I just fucking teased the shit out of people.
You're really teasing it. Well, Scott McKinnon, the only wants to play with us, so I added him in.
No way.
I sent him.
Scott McKinnon
I sent
has
you
this
an
game?
invite. I don't know if you got it. D Moon is also in here with us. So
really,
yeah. Did you get the invite or no?
They can call us on Skype too if they want. D Moon and Scott, if you want to play, call us. Fucking call us on Skype, man.
And Dead Six Memories just sent me a message saying, just want to say I'm a huge fan of the show. So thank you so much.
Thanks.
And so did Coffee Grinder. So Coffee Grinder, yeah, thank you very much. So we got Scott McKinnon in here. We got Relic IV. I don't know if I missed anybody else. If I did, let me know. I just got to get Joe in here, I suppose.
I got to find where my messages went. Hill Phase Booze? That's not you. Invitations, there we are. Here we go. Pavey, thanks for the bits. It looks like Pavey chimed in when I was away. Let me see what he said here.
Yes, Joe, I'm still here. Nice STRE, keep it up.
Oh, man, thank you very much, Pavey. We're going to go live on Twitch, too, so it's going to be live there as well. Pavey, thanks, man, for the support of the channel. No doubt about it. We'll probably be like always. We'll play until we run out of steam. I'll play until I run out of steam. I'll also play until, we play until we run out of steam. And, of course, when people are dropping the donations on us here, motherfuckers, we just tend to keep going longer, too. So we'll probably play it like that, see how things go. And, we'll see what's up. Here's a little bonus for you. If you guys want to sign up on Patreon, patreon.com/Joe Cronin Show. You can also sign up for $1 a month if you want to do $1 a month. Shout out to Vito, though, for dropping $90 a month.
Damn.
Going up to $90 a month, which is fucking crazy on
that is
Patreon.
nuts. That's insane.
The patrons on fire, man. We have over 265 patrons right now, which is a record.
That's insane. I remember when you started out, you're like, I bet you I won't even get 5.
Farouk Hussein, thank you very much for subscribing. Thank you, man. Wilson Antonio, thank you as well. Why the fuck don't I see you? Am I on your thing? Okay, it's me.
Yeah, you're in.
Oh, shit. Okay, it's all of us.
We got you, me,
where's D-Moon? D-Moon, if you want to play with us, man, Skype us if you can. I don't know if you can Skype us while you're playing, but if you can, D-Moon, Skype us, and if Scott wants to Skype too, go for it, man. We'll put you guys on. If you can't, that's cool too. Me and Jake can just play with you, and that's all. That's fine. If you can't Skype, that's cool. Don't worry about it. But
I tried to add Scott to the game too. If you guys can't get in, let me know, and I'll re-add you. I also added Dolphin on Xbox. He said I'll play.
I'll make you a fucking dolphin, Dave.
That's right.
He's not
I
in
sent
here
the
yet.
invites out, so last
I
call
mean
for
D-Moon.
alcohol.
Called him by his real name.
D-Moon. All right, we got 5 in here now, so I think Dolphin, FYI, nothing personal since you were last. If we do anything ranked, we'll just swap people out, because right now we're limited to just a few games. We can play Big Team, Super Fiesta, or Infection.
No, we should have cut it off at 4, but maybe go to Big Team, I guess. Maybe, right?
Yeah, we'll swap it off after this and then swap people in and out.
Drink, Cronin, drink. I'll tell you what, I will drink. I'm in a fucking shitty mood. I'll take a shot. I'll take a shot, man.
Drink, Joe, drink.
Well, for the nations, I don't just take shots, man. You got to get me there. Got to get me going.
Drink, Joe, drink.
How about the perfect 10 donation? That will be the shot amount tonight. The perfect 10 donation for Tye Dillinger, the $10 donation. That will get me to do some shots. How about that? I shouldn't be, but I'll do it. Last night I had a couple beers last night. I passed out on the couch, and I woke up. My dick was like, I had an erection, and it went right, right in between the couch where the two pillows, the cushions separate on a couch with two cushions.
Yes.
Yeah, my dick went right in there. Like it was just like
slid right in,
crawled right in there. Lama Benaya, thank you very much for subbing. I probably just butchered your name, and I'm sorry if I did, because I'm an idiot. But otherwise, appreciated. What's up to Twitch? We're pumping on Twitch. We got a couple people now, 15 people watching on Twitch, as opposed to YouTube.
Nice. 2 McNuggets 26 just said invite. I sent you an invite, so we'll find out if you got in or not.
I'll invite your cock. Man, I'll tell you what, man. I got loaded. On your cock. You should have seen my dick last night, Jake. It would have filled your ass. It was crazy.
Oh my god, nothing can fill this ass.
YouTube is definitely gonna hit this thing in Amsterdam. We ain't gonna be able to. This video ain't gonna be up in Amsterdam. I'll tell you that.
No, it won't be. Blocked.
There's
in all
2
regions.
McNuggets.
Except for the Philippines. For some reason, they're okay.
Oh, in the Philippines,
they like the weird shit.
In the Philippines, they start offering me like wives and shit like that for this type of video. They start being like, "Yo, you want to check out this?"
Well, they try and trade you.
Check
a
out
llama
Tim
for
Tam.
Leah.
She's hot.
Or they think Leah's a llama just because of the name.
They think Leah's a llama.
Just because of the name.
Oh,
this is my wife,
name?
Leah. Llama? No, Leah. Llama.
Oh, I get you.
Yeah. Then they try and trade her, and it gets a little messy. But for 2 llamas,
what's
you
the
have to
sound of a
trade her.
llama again? I don't remember. It's like.
Who wants to go? Call the show. I'll fuck your ass.
Hey, D-Moon, can you hear us?
Yeah, I can hear you guys.
Oh,
shit.
Okay, we got
D-Moon in
D-Moon
the house.
What's
What's going
up,
on, guys?
D-Moons?
D-Moon, thank you for donating to the charity stream. I appreciate it. I got that
Yeah.
offline on Sunday. You got us right to 500, buddy. That was very nice of you.
You know what's messed up is I meant to drop a couple, so the next time when we stream, we got to promote it big on the weekend or something. We're gonna get that to 1,000, man. Because
I know Justin worked third shift the night before and the next night, so he wasn't able to make it. Connor, not only did Connor blow out his back, but then he had to work, and then he got like, so the poor guy was like just in agony, and he still managed to make the video and stuff, and so I played that a few times. Congrats to him. We got him over the hump to get 3,500 subscribers. So
this guy's almost dead. Got him behind us. God damn it.
Yeah, you can't say shit on YouTube for Amsterdam. I know it's weird.
Suck my fat cot, Scott, you queer, says D Wells in the chat. What the fuck? It's probably not him. It's probably fucking homo, young homo.
Yeah, he's been creating fake accounts, I think.
Yeah, well, that's what he does. He's a loser.
Well, we know that, but we know the fake account thing. That's like a national pastime for him.
Gotcha, bitch.
Oh, Joe, 2K18 is so fucked anyways. I was playing some of the story mode Saturday, just to, like, in between what people were calling.
Yeah.
And the game goes ahead, and it's like, oh, I want you to go and attack Jack Gallagher. So Cesaro tells me to go backstage and attack Jack. I'm like, all right. I go, I do it. I come back, and now he removed the name, but it used to be where they would thank you for attacking the wrong wrestler entirely. It'd be like, thanks for attacking Neville. He was giving me a hard time. Now it just doesn't even say anything. Like, no text comes up. And then tells me to attack the same wrestler again. So I do it. And
fuck!
It goes ahead and it thanks me again for doing like the entire opposite thing. And then it just freezes and glitches. And it's ridiculous. Still, they didn't fix shit with that patch. I'm trying to get to this bomb and it's not happening. Come on, you dirty bastard.
How was that fucking Jeep alive after that fucking shot? I shot him right in the fucking asshole. Did anyone see that? Fuck this game in the dick! Get the fuck out of here with this horse shit right now. You fucking kidding me? 1 kill?
I'm not doing too hot myself.
I do shitty on... I don't know why. I suck at big team battle. I always suck
I
at
do
it.
too. We'll change it up after this and keep rotating people in. I got a
It's
message
weird.
from
It's like
Scott.
the-
I didn't get to check it yet.
The less amount of people that I play with, it's weird. Like the big team, like free-for-all, I do the best. Slayer, I do all right. And then fucking big team, like forget it. Like I don't know why I blow. It's like the bigger the map is, the worse it gets too.
Oh shit, King Thunder. Which Halo is this again? I think I have it in my brother's Xbox. AJ, it is Halo 5.
Hey King Thunder, thanks for subscribing on Twitch, man. When you guys when you sub on
Scott-
Twitch, I get half the money, so it works out.
Scott, I saw that you sent me voice messages on Xbox Live. The problem is we don't have any voice set up on Xbox right now because everything's through Skype. So you can call in on Skype and join us.
Fuck.
Joe will add you to the call. You could be sexy like the rest of us.
Fuck.
Motherfucker rocketed me right in the nut hole.
I got my fucking controller is all fucking shit. Like someone dumped coke in my controller. All the buttons are fucking sticking and shit.
Was it Brenna? Or
Probably
was it-
one of the kids, yeah. The other fucking fuck!
God damn it. The guy in the ghost is just not dying.
It's weird because the X button has been jacked up for like forever, for a while now. But now the B button is fucking jacked up. You didn't even know where the controller was. What are you talking about? I didn't say anybody played Xbox.
What the fuck?
Fucking... God damn it. Thank you to King Thunder for subscribing on Twitch, by the way, man. That I think I said that already, actually, but... Oh my god, I'm eating my own shit! Dude, this game is fucking raging right now. Like, what the fuck? 3 kills?
Fuck me.
I told Scott to call you on Skype. There we go. I can't get him added in here.
I'll try to keep my eye out. I haven't seen
Well,
it. What the fuck?
I saw that. I was shooting the shit out of him, too. He just didn't want to die. I think it's a latency thing with that. Dirty rat
That's why I
bastard.
might as well play Call of Duty right now. That's how fucking terrible this is.
I've been fucking around with COD, and it's been fun. It got a little bit better now that they patched out some of the server issues. Double
Actually,
kill.
a pretty good game.
Go for the other Jeep, whoever goes
Oh,
over.
the zombies mode is fun for Call of Duty.
I'm gonna take this sniper and... What the God fucking faggot! Yeah, I heard Neville might be coming back to WWE. I heard the rumor about it, at least.
Yeah, I heard it a few times too, and
I'm just like,
I don't know
yeah,
why I have such a hard. Like, I believe it. I know they're not. I know it's not just straight up bullshit, but it just seems so unlikely. Like, it's just like, why would he return after leaving? And
maybe they gave him some of his demands or whatever.
Yeah, I mean,
it's a bad message. I can't believe they would do it. But maybe there's a lot of negative.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
maybe there's a lot of negativity in the back about it. Maybe people are like, "That's fucked up," and like, they're
yeah,
like,
maybe they're like, you have to bring him back, or because you figure it feels like they're kind of losing the locker room. I mean, it certainly is implied to be that,
especially the lower mid card guys, and maybe some of the bigger the upper midders are saying shit about it. Where is everybody, man? I'm looking around the whole map from the top of it right now, and I see 0 red people. Everyone must be underneath.
Yeah, we're all down low, and I'm getting fucking hit by a goddamn stupid fucking ghost. Fucking thing just right. Oh, are you in the goddamn Jeep? The Warhog's
I was like,
about to
fuck!
Oh my god, dude! What the fuck?
Oh, I can't. Oh no! Don't open the message now. I'm in a firefight.
Fucking got him, and I died.
Ah, yes, we played SWAT, and we can try at some point. We just gotta drop some people. Oh, you cunt. Moon, I tried to cover your ass there. That did not work.
Hey, young Republican, you're a fucking faggot, you fucking cunt. Keep making fake names, you fucking retard. Go fucking do some heroin, you cunt. Why don't you go report someone on Twitter again, you fucking faggot? You're really fucking sitting here bullying fucking Mr. Chromosome over here? The fuck is wrong with you? Dude, I'll fucking put a fucking fist up your asshole. You fucking retard. What are you, fucking 12? Stupid bitch. Man, people are fucking crybabies as motherfuckers, too. And that was not good. Man, that ended fucked up. I came back at the end a little bit, like, and got myself in a better shape, but it was... I mean, the first game's always tough, but definitely for me in a big team battle, it's even worse. But you know, we'll probably get a little bit better going forward here. That was fucked up. King Thunder, man, thanks for the resub. I think that's the second resub of King Thunder, man. I didn't say it right earlier when he was resubbing. It's 2 months for King Thunder.
Yeah, you blocked the wrong D Wells though.
Oh,
but,
good.
But you blocked the good one.
Oh, cool. That figures.
Whoops.
So it was the other one?
Yeah.
Because I timed out one of them and blocked the other. So you're telling me that I got it backwards because I'll block the other one right now?
I don't know. I can't see on my end.
All right, I'm just going to block everybody. Fuck you all. How about that?
They're both grayed out, but...
Well, you're both fucking blocked. How about that?
One that's fake.
Fuck everybody.
Here in the Skype chat, that's the real one. There you go.
How the fuck am I supposed to know? They both say the same thing, don't they?
Well, that's the point. You know, that's why they make the fake accounts, to fuck with people. All right, Dolphin, I will add you back so we can play some other modes, because big team is not our forte.
Bitch.
Why is what the hell's going on here? S.Dollar in the chat. What's going on, bud? Steve Callahan's watching as well. Have Larry Funk rape young rep with a shank. Says
Where was?
Rostava.
We didn't have Larry Funk last monetize this. Where did he go? Huh? He went.
Yeah, I don't know.
He disappeared last week, huh? Hey, Twitch, if you're watching, oh, fuck yourself for never partnering me when I was whooping ass in here. Now we don't fucking do shows on your shit anymore. You fucking cunts at Twitch. Go fuck yourself. Fucking 6 years on this fucking shitty fuck of a platform. And after fucking 80 fucking people came into all my streams, and then you told me to do better, and then I started getting 200 to 300 viewers every time I streamed a big night, and you motherfuckers still didn't partner me, and you fucking teased me the fuck. Fuck you, you fucking assholes. You fucking partner all these fucking retards with 30 fucking viewers a show, but I fucking busted my ass bringing people over to Twitch, and you couldn't fucking partner me after all that shit. After telling you I would do even more then, and then doing fucking streams 3 to 4 days a week, and getting a consistent amount of 200 or more viewers every time we streamed on Twitch, and you fucking couldn't partner me. Well, fuck yourself, you fucking assholes. I don't even give a fuck about you anymore. I hope I... Fuck! Fucking assholes. Been with him since fucking Justin TV, for Christ's sake. And all the times I tried to get partnered, never was there a more bigger push than there was this time for Twitch, and they still couldn't fucking partner me.
Yeah, and I mean, we went hard all day, all night.
Fuck.
I shot D-Moon right in the nuts. Not my fault.
Fuck!
Right. I'm getting fucked up. I just picture D Wells like devastated, crying,
dude.
trying
That
to kill
CM
himself
Pulse
because he got
guy's a
blocked.
bitch.
You know?
What? You picture
That's
what?
why I was like, whoops. It's hard too because like when you know it's the same icon logo and shit, and you got two of them talking at the same time.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. I was confused at first too when I first saw that.
I've just been, dude, like, I've been hearing about D Wells for like weeks though. I've been hearing about like somebody, like he's complaining about people doing something. Other people are telling me about all this dumb shit, and like, because normally I don't really respond to it, but it was like just so much fucking talk about it that it was starting to irritate the fuck out of me. And I was like,
I wonder
all
if
right,
it was real.
that's
the real
enough.
him.
Like, I mean, seriously, do I have to get like 1 million emails about this dumb fucking shit? Can't get fucking more retweets than some people on fucking Twitter, but I can get 1,100 emails about fucking this guy being harassed with somebody. Like,
bring this one back. Why'd you bring this one back?
Yeah, why?
You know?
People just complain about all this dumb shit. It's go fuck off. Oh shit.
Fuck, man, are you fucking serious?
Oh, headshot midair.
What the fuck just killed me? What the fuck just killed me?
Oh my god. It was the fucking lock-on rocket, I believe.
Through a wall? Dude, I was on the other side of the wall.
Well, quit being made of paper. I don't know.
I backed up out of the way and like through and like I just exploded. Oh my god.
Oh, you fucking cunt.
D Wells.
D-Moon just
D-Moon.
almost saved my ass there.
D-Moon.
Oh, did you die right now?
Yeah, but you fucking like a goddamn beast came behind him and fucked that guy up. I just saw you punch him in the fucking out of nowhere.
It's been a while.
You
since I
punched him
played
into
this.
Halo 4. That's how hard you hit him. Oh, that's why I can't charge up, because I got the fucking trigger locks on. Duh. I'm using the Elite controller. I got the fucking trigger lock on. I'm like, why can't I charge the fucking plasma pistol? It just
I really
keeps
like
firing.
that, by the way. The Elite controller.
Love it.
Yeah.
Best thing I ever got.
I love the Elite controller, man. It doesn't break. All the other Xbox One controllers all break. Except
My first
for the
one
Elite
broke, my Elite controller, so I don't know about that.
Well, they break, but I can't break it with my own thumb. Like I break every
it's
other
pushing on the thumbstick and shit.
every Xbox One controller I break by just pressing on it within a week or 2 weeks every time.
Yeah,
But
this one at least has a little bit more give.
And someone was like, "Oh, you're pressing too hard." Ugh. It's like, "Oh yeah, so I've been pressing too hard on every controller ever that I used, and they didn't break, but the Xbox One breaks, and these are new controllers, so you know it's the cheap ass Xbox buttons."
Fuck, man.
I stuck you. Ah, suck
fuck?
it. Prime basket. Fucking killing it. Trying to carry this team on my back, boys. Let's do this.
Ah, son of a bitch, really. Yes. Got you.
Nice. Poor Sky. He just keeps sending me all these voice messages, and I can't check them.
Fuck.
I
You know
have
what?
no
Night
game
Nightbot
audio
didn't
at
work
all.
tonight.
Not even a lick of it. All
I gotta
hear
get a
was
couple
Skype
more
chat, so-
mods, you know? Where was PS Carnivore tonight? We didn't have him in here. Otherwise, they would have taken out the fake D-Wells.
Double kill, headshot. Fuck yeah. That was for you, Joe.
Guy up there.
This is for me.
Guy downstairs,
I know.
too.
I thought
He's
I clipped
done.
him there. Got him with a nade. Look at that. Fucking 360 nade.
Man, they just keep coming at me. What the fuck? This guy down below, in case you didn't... That's the guy. He came up
He's
from behind me after I
below
killed
me.
the other two.
Below me. I got to kill
Oh,
him.
there's PS Carnivore. He is here. What's up, PS
He's
Carnivore?
Hey. He said I just got back, so I missed it all. Talk about fucking timing. He gets back for you to say, hey, where are
Yeah.
you?
It's all good.
Oh, I blew myself up.
I'm not really too crazy about mods and shit like that. I really don't care that much. PS Carnivore has been listening for... Man, he's been here for a long time.
Long fucking time.
He's not even that far away from me. Like, PS Carnivore lives about an hour away from me. And he's
Well, if
a
you
big...
love him so much, why don't you marry him? God.
I want to, dude. He's also a Type O Negative fan, so...
Oh, really?
It's a pretty small world here.
I never got into Type O Negative. I know, but...
Woo! Well,
It was
not a lot of people
sacrilege
did. They're
to
kind of
some
they're
people.
fairly undergroundish. I mean, they're popular. They're probably
My-
like the lowest of the most of a popular band. You know what I mean? Like the
Yeah.
lowest. Like, you know, they could sell out a little like a Palladium or like a little theater or like a House of Blues. They would sell the shit out of that, but not really more than that. They had their probably
They
like
had their resurgence for a
know,
while, too, where they got really big again. And
They had about probably, every show they probably had 300 to 600.
Nice stream.
Hey, thanks, Pavey. Thanks for the support.
Hell yeah. Yeah, my father-like figure growing up loved Type O Negative. He would go see them live.
Really?
Probably once every other month when they were on tour. He was obsessed with them.
Dude, Type O Negative
And-
was so good live. Like, it was awesome.
I was younger at the time, though, too, so I just, I was like 7, 8.
They're weird, man. They're a slow band, when you, like, I don't know, the CDs are, like, I don't know, I just love them. They're kind of like Pink Floyd and Black Sabbath, like, and then, like, goth, like, rolled into one, sort of. But with their own sound, though, it's weird. Like, they definitely have their own sound.
Yeah, I would have to go back and, like, really give them a fresh shot.
Nobody has a voice like Peter Steele either. I mean, that thing, dude, his voice was blowing my head off one night. I was next to the speakers for a concert, and I never forget, I couldn't hear for like 2 weeks. He would like scream into the mic, and it actually hurt, but I loved it still. It was like I was torturing myself. And I was sitting there, and I was like, la, la, and I'd be like, oh! I got my fucking...
You know who fucked up my ears was the singer from My Chemical Romance.
Well, he fucked up my ears anyway, but...
Yeah. I'm not just like making like a Nickelback kind of joke, but I'm dead serious. I was at Project Revolution the night before. I was front row for funeral for a friend and the Wu-Tang Clan, and it was like Linkin Park. I remember being my buddy and I were the only two white guys for Wu-Tang Clan. Ghostface Killer comes out, and it's like us. And just a sea of everybody that comes out, we're the only white people. We're like, Wu-Tang Clan ain't nothing to fuck with, like just screaming it. They, towels in the air. It was great. And what a fucking concert that was. Nice double for the win.
He did it. I ended up going even, and Jake took over with 20 and 14. Is Scott still in the party with us?
No, I'm trying to get him in
we
here.
lost Scott?
He hasn't gotten in yet. I told him to call Skype so I can switch him.
Who's
out
Relic?
when I'm in here.
Who's Relic?
Relic's subscriber. I'm gonna switch Relic out and get Scott in here now, and then we'll switch back out.
Yo, what's up,
But-
Relic? I don't know if Scott
Anyway.
even wants to be in here. He's kind of just... It looks like he's freaking out in the chat.
Someone help me! I'm confused.
Keemstar made a video
he
sucking
said I just
Casey
spent $30
Neistat.
in this game to be a part of this. Yeah, I know, Scott. I'm working on getting you in here. So,
oh, Scott,
Yeah, he does want to.
Yeah, get in here, Scott. We'll get you in here, man. I
Yeah,
want
I'm
Scott
sending
in
you
here.
another invite right now. So.
My Chemical Romance is all right.
Well, the thing was, like, that night they were at Toad's place, and
you like cock,
or the next night, because I wanted to see Census Fail and Funeral for a Friend again. So we went and we saw them, and we were right up front, right next to the speakers, and it was loud, like every show is. But My Chemical Romance got up there, and I don't know if the PA guy, like, their sound guy wasn't on or what, but like all you heard was vocals the whole time, and it was, he sings at like a higher range than everybody
his voice
else did.
is definitely acclimated for like background music
and it's
with
like,
it.
oh, it just.
Yeah.
I walked around for
he's like he definitely needs like when there's music behind his voice, it's way better.
Exactly. So it was just all vocals, and I mean you could hear because we were too far away from everything else being in the front, so we couldn't hear like the amps the way they were set up. Like we were dead center, and painful. I couldn't hear for like 2 days after that. Legit couldn't hear a fucking thing. I walked around like, huh? What?
Yeah,
the fuck?
That was exactly it, man. I heard buzzing and humming and shit, and I knew it was a bad idea, but I was like,
that's bad when you get.
Just fucking raid this motherfucker tonight.
Oh yeah.
Raid fucking cum stain. We should raid Keemstar tonight, guys. Later on, when we're done here tonight, we're gonna raid Keemstar if he's still up. Okay, guys.
Oh shit.
We're gonna fucking raid Keemstar tonight, and everybody, when you raid Keemstar, you should write "Come on, Joe Cronin show" and suck his cock or something,
Nice.
D, what's up, D Moon? How you doing, man?
Pretty good, man. How you guys doing?
All right, you sound all quiet and shit.
Yeah, I was like doing homework on the side.
You got that homework.
Oh, there you go. Yeah, P.S. Carnivore said Amy Lee from Evanescence. She screwed up his ears, which is surprising because, yeah, that was the thing, too. Like I said, I've been to some loud-ass shows, never had a problem. This one screwed me up.
That dude who wrote in her band, like, originally for that first CD, they were so
Ben
goddamn
Mooney.
good. Yeah, Ben, when they lost him, like, that turned shitty.
Yeah, they lost everything. Like I said, too, he was a funny bastard.
Yeah.
He went ahead and he was always entertaining, and I used to follow him for guitar stuff, and I bought the amp that he was like sponsored by, Line 6. It was like $600 something. I got it in high school. I saved up for it just because I liked his specific tone so much, and the song "Bring Me to Life." His like custom like setting for it was "Bring Me Your Wife."
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, you told me that. That's funny. Yeah, dude, all his stuff, like his solo stuff is really good. When I listen to it, I'm like, man, it picks up where all that shit left off. And he has written for so many like pop stars, including Celine Dion and shit. And it's like, no wonder he's a genius with songwriting. And
absolutely,
Evanescence legit lost like a genius songwriter. Like, I mean, not really. I wouldn't say like. It's not like that he's a genius, but he's just he knows how to write a really good song and how to build it really well. And his talents are just wasted. They were wasted. They would have had like several other amazing CDs instead of the sort of, I don't know, like Amy, they had some like little hits, that went on the radio and stuff, but the CDs they were missing that theater, that rock atmosphere, those hard rock chords. And instead they had this sort of, like malaise of piano and fucking theatery sounding stuff that wasn't as I don't know, rock and pop that they could have been. Like, I think they could have had more stuff that was, they could have had another couple gold albums. I don't know, maybe I'm bullshit because people love Amy and those CDs did really well, but for me, like after that, I was like, man, there's a couple songs that are all
Call Me
right,
When You're
but
Sober. It was the only like semi-decent one. Everything else sucked.
I think
Night Show.
Lithium. Didn't they do Lithium too or something like that? That song. I mean, I don't know. That was something else that was good.
Cabretti.
Hey, Shell, thanks for being here. What's up, Shell? Hope you're feeling better. Shell's feeling all shitty and stuff like that. And
yeah,
it's been up, Shell.
Killswitch Engage Coffee
I didn't
Grinder
think Shell
said
was
killed
here.
his ears. And
Well, they'll kill anybody's ears. I fucking hate them.
I saw them with Howard when Howard first took over for Jesse Leach.
Yeah.
And everyone was like, "Oh, F this guy," and they and then he came out and he had this guttural scream that was so perfect for the live shows. they were second stage for Ozfest. They were like 10 o'clock in the morning on the second stage, and it was jam packed. And then, a lot of people didn't even know that they had a different singer at that point. So they see this, big muscular black guy come out, and they're like, "Who the hell is this?" Because they're expecting this, skinny.
Oh no! Fucking no scope! You
Damn.
fuck!
I just saw that, and they're expecting Jesse Leach to come out, and nope. And he killed it. He was so good. Everybody went nuts.
That's cool. They were shitheads to me, so I don't like Killswitch. But they are doing a couple WWE songs coming up again.
Yeah. Again? That's awesome.
I know they've done them before, but they're doing a couple more, I heard. And I don't know, I just heard that somewhere, and now I'm mentioning it. So I don't know what the real deal is.
Yeah, a buddy of mine got to play with them because they brought back their local band here in New Haven called There Will Be Blood. And a buddy of mine got to play guitar for them. He also opened for Static X, and he opened for VNV Nation, and Intricate Unit was the band that they were in, and then Scare Bears was the other guy that did shit. And who the hell else did they open for? Dope.
The Cum Guzzlers. Oh yeah,
Dope was cool. And Motograder. That was Five Finger Death Punch. That was the singer's band that he was in. They were kind of like Slipknot, except they made their own instrument called the Motograder. And it was like this huge bass guitar, but all the bass strings were attached to almost like a violin / organ look to it. It was really weird. And they played it with a freaking drumstick. It was a bass guitar you played with a drumstick. And it was called the Motograder.
I remember like that. I remember that. I kind of Dope was like all right a little bit, but I was like,
but
who was in that I know? Somebody's in that band that I know now. Who the fuck was in that band?
You spin me right round, baby.
Yeah, see, that's like almost all I can remember is that they covered that song. Like, and it's like that's not good. Fuck.
No, it wasn't Burn Motherfucker. It was Die Motherfucker. Die Motherfucker. Die Motherfucker. Die.
I remember they were that was around the same time they were on that D. Snyder movie soundtrack, Strangeland. They're on that soundtrack.
Yeah.
With a bunch of other people. Captain Howdy. Some shit like that.
Hey, Drew Wilson. Have a good night. Thank you for hanging out. I wish you could have I wish I had it recorded. Now it's different, but back in, 04, 06, in between those 2 years, we didn't have smartphones, and I wish they were more readily available.
Yeah.
The only tape I had was like a handheld cassette recorder. It was a VHS tape that my step-grandfather had, and I don't think I'll ever get that. So, but of my band playing, we used to play shows, and it was great. I wish I still had. So I have like a recording. I don't even have like the masters to the tracks that we made. I had some of them at one point and lost them.
Oh man, I got a bunch of that shit still, but luckily enough.
I wish I so wish I had so many of the things. Like, some stuff got destroyed in a flood. A bunch of other stuff happened when I was like forced to move and whatnot. But I wish I had like a good portion of things still. I look back and it's like, oh, I would love to show my daughter like, oh, this is when I played live. This is when I did, this. To show her things, but it sucks.
Fucking lost my goddamn button. I'm playing without a thumbstick.
The Ghetto Boys. Oh, Mr. Vacation. Bandit Benoit is Our Lady Peace. And you know what? I know every word to almost every song of theirs, and I've never gotten to see them live. I had tickets, missed them multiple times for a bunch of bullshit reasons. I've always wanted to see them live. I love Our Lady Peace. But whatever you did, you wanna take back again.
What the fuck is going on in this fucking game right now? What the fuck? I shoot at one guy, another guy drops from behind me. I'm shooting at someone else fucking pops up. Like, what the fuck? Every time I start firing at somebody, some other dude jumps out of fucking nowhere like a monkey out of fucking nowhere and just starts shooting me.
Out of goddamn thin air. Did you get him? Nice. All right. Yeah, no matter what I do, I'm not able to kill people right now, and it's really frustrating.
I feel like they're all just hiding on their corner, and like we keep getting 1-on-3s, 1-on-4s, shit like that. Heads up behind us. Too late on that
Sniped
one,
and stabbed and fucking grenaded all at once.
Oh my god, man, this is so fucking retarded.
D-Moon's in the lead right now.
Good job, D-Moon. Probably shut it down after this anyway. It was a fairly quiet night tonight too, and I'm fucking. What the fuck is this? But Scott McKinnon, man, and everybody. I mean, should definitely play with us some more and.
Dave Martinez says, "Me and Call of Duty right now."
Yeah, this is
fucking screaming.
Like, this is almost as bad as Call of Duty right now. Right?
I was trying to finish one of the bounties before. I needed a win in every game type. I'm like, oh, that won't be hard. No matter what I did, I could not win a capture the flag game to save my life. I actually won an entire round by myself. I ran, killed, and captured the fucking flag 3 times to win the round. The second round, all they had to do was stop them from capturing it, and we got it. Couldn't even do that. Like, my team was full of fucking, thumbless retards. I'm like, all right, I'll hold here. I'll guard. Still lost. So I was like, fuck it. After a while, I was so angry. I'm like, oh, forget it. Fuck this shit. Stop trying to melee me, you cum-guzzling faggot.
I'm really getting pissed off. Like, what the fuck? I just killed the sword guy, but it was like beyond the grave after I fucking... Just retarded right now.
At some point, Joe, a bunch of people have requested it. I know. It's hard because it takes so long to fucking load and shit, but we got to try and mess around online in GTA.
Yeah, that would be funny.
I think we can have some fun with that. Like, get the cops called on us and just go on a fucking terror spree.
Yeah, I remember.
I played that seriously for like a year, so I've got an apartment, I've got some nice cars and shit, so we can have fun with it. Like I could definitely like start you off and set us up to do some stuff.
I remember I was doing some crazy shit on it. Remember when I climbed to the top of that building and I was playing "So I Step to the Edge to See My World Below." We got to find where that stream was because it was wicked funny. And
that shit was hilarious. When you fucking, I remember you being on the highway and sending one of the story characters like through the windshield, and the laugh you had there was like just ridiculous.
We got to go back. That's
so
on Spectrum Gaming, or rather on JCS Gaming's channel, on my other fucking millionth YouTube channel, and that's it's all there, I think. And that
Matt said he sent us something. Matt had a stream last night, and it was badass. It was his own Survivor Series. Did a great job. And Just Call Me Luke says, "What's going on? What's going on, Luke?"
What's up, Luke? Yeah, we had some fucking funny ass times on that shit.
Oh my god, it was great.
All right, well, I'm gonna get out of here.
Alrighty, yeah, we'll definitely play Halo with everybody again. We'll rock it out. We'll have some fun.
Scott McKinnon, man, we'll play again for sure, dude. We'll play a lot more. One day we'll play like a lot. Maybe even tomorrow night we'll play a lot.
Yeah, we'll definitely get into it at some point.
And also, D Moon, man, thanks for being here and enjoy the studies, dude. I hope you're doing good.
Yeah, I will, man. Thanks for having me on, man. Appreciate it.
You could have talked. We could have talked more. I feel like we talked over D Moon.
Nah, you guys are doing your thing. I was studying here anyway, so no worries.
You better been playing the game, you fucked. I mean, that's why we lost. You're studying over there. You should have been playing.
Should have been shooting.
All right, D Moon. I'll see you, man.
All right, man. You guys take it easy.
Thank you. D Moon, a huge supporter of the show, a good guy. Never asks for shit. He just fucking supports the show like a maniac.
Absolutely.
And I haven't played Destiny in like forever. Thanks guys for being here, watching, whether you're on YouTube or still watching us on Twitch. Let's go raid Keemstar. Everybody, let's go raid Keemstar. Joe Cronin raid. Joe Cronin has a big dick. Like fucking raid Keemstar's ass. He's fucking playing right now. Everybody fucking raid his ass. Joe Cronin has a bigger dick than Keemstar. Somebody already in there writing that.
Do you have a link to his chat?
The fuck is going on? Yeah, I do. What a fucking bunch of psychos. Oh my god, man. What the fuck is wrong with us? All right, man. Let me hit this thing up. Let's everybody write some weird shit about my cock or something, I guess, because that guy's fucking hilarious. Raid Keemstar. Oh my god. All right, guys. We'll see you next time. I'm getting off right now. I'll be over there laughing at all the
That's
bullshit
great.
over there. We'll see you later, guys. Thanks for watching. Let's watch this fucking thing unfold.
This guy's teammate came at me and killed me because he had a bastard.
Joe Cronin has a ball, has a dick that could kill. That'd be funny. Joe Cronin has a cock that will kill.
Let's just fucking go in the middle of nowhere. We're going in the middle of nowhere. What?
Oh, they turned off the chat. It's in follower only mode. So
Oh, it's in follower only mode. We got fucked. Oh well. He's only got 200.
No, you can just follow him. You don't have to subscribe.
Oh, okay. Just click. Well, that gets him a bunch of followers. He's only got 257 people watching him. Keem's a funny dude. He won't even notice, but it'll be funny to me.
I followed him. It said like,
I want to eat your dick. Someone writes. These aren't even our people. These are just fucking other people. Oh yeah, because it will all pop up on his stream photo, on his picture too. Here.
Yeah.
What a fucking funny. Anyway, I'm sure he's probably playing a cool game. I don't fucking know. All right, good night, guys. Fuck everybody. Fuck life. Kill sheep. I'm out. Go watch my other videos on YouTube. I put one up about Vince Russo and Ryan Satin and a couple other things. Go bullshit with that shit. Hit me up on Twitter. I'll be on Twitter for a while if you guys want to tweet me tonight. @RealJoeCronin. Really awake Joe Cronin right now.